And good evening, everybody, and welcome to Going Nuclear CLE, your Cavs alternate play-by-play here on Playback TV. I am Ethan Greenberg, and I'll be here tonight to bring you the alternate live play-by-play as your Cleveland Cavaliers take on the visiting Chicago Bulls as the Cavaliers return home after a big victory last night in the NBA Cup in the nation's capital over the Washington Wizards. The Cavaliers completely dismantled Washington by a final score of 148 to 115. The Bulls are on the second night of a back-to-back as well. They lost last night again, an NBA Cup game on the road in Milwaukee, losing by a final score of 126 to 110. The Cavaliers come in riding a 3-game winning streak. The Cavs now sit at 6-3 overall in the Eastern Conference. The Cavs sit in third position, and they have the same record as the Milwaukee Bucks, also 6-3. The Detroit Pistons are 7-2, sitting atop the Eastern Conference right now. Chicago is 6-2 in the as a 6-2 overall record, a half game behind the Detroit Pistons. The Pistons are on a 5-game winning streak, but the Cavaliers look to gain ground tonight as they take on the Chicago Bulls. This was a matchup. These two teams met twice in the preseason, with, I believe, Chicago taking both of those matchups. But of course, the Cavaliers kind of tuning up and getting their way into things. Now, the Cavs, they did have Darius Garland back for a couple of games, but for injury management only. He will not be in the lineup for the Cavs. There was a possibility questionable for Larry Nance Jr. with a knee contusion. Hopefully, he will be available for the Cavaliers. Dean Wade also was questionable, as the other night he got poked in the eye in the first quarter when the Cavaliers were last at home. So we shall see what happens here this evening between these two squads, the Cavs and the Chicago Bulls. Let's take a look here at this evening's matchup. Thank you all for tuning in, and just got word Larry Nance is out this evening for the Cavs. Lonzo Ball will be back in the lineup for the Cavs, as he is not playing the load management back-to-back games. He will just be playing. He did not play last night, so he will be in tonight. But again, Darius Garland, who really was making the offense hum, will not be in this evening. Team stats first for the Chicago Bulls. They average 119.1 points per ball game, allowing 116.9 points per game, shooting 49.5% from the field, averaging 46.6 rebounds, 30.1 assists, 4.6 block shots, and 8.1 steals per ball game. For your Cavaliers, they certainly helped their scoring last night with 148 points, nearly set a new team franchise, a team record for points in a road game. They average 119.9 points a game, allowing 114.7 points. So they're scoring a little bit more than Chicago, allowing a couple less points. Shooting from the field, though, only 45.8%. On the glass, 42.1 rebounds. In assists, 27.4 per game and 5.1 block shots, but 10.6 steals per game for the Cavaliers. Again, taking on the Chicago Bulls. Surprisingly here, and I'm not sure why, here in this back-to-back, the Cavaliers, the betting odds have the Cavs as an 8.5-point favorite over the Chicago Bulls. So a little bit surprised there with the Cavs, again, being without Darius Garland this evening. And as mentioned, they have looked so much better with Darius Garland in the lineup. Taking a look here as we look at the individual matchups, the statistical leaders for the Chicago Bulls. The Chicago Bulls are led by Josh Giddey, a 6'7" tall guard, averaging 22.3 points per game. And then second on the team in scoring is Nikola Vucevic, averaging 18.9 points. And third in scoring is Matisse Buzelis averaging 15.5 points a game. On the glass, Vucevic averaging 11.3 rebounds, Giddey 9.6 boards, and Buzelis 5 rebounds a game. On the glass, or pardon me, in assists, Josh Giddey leads away 9.8 assists. Second on the team in assists is Trey Jones, averaging 5.5 assists, and Vucevic is third at 3.4 a game. Trey Jones leads away in thievery, averaging 2.1 steals a game, and tied each averaging 1 steal a game. Are Patrick Williams and Buzelis, each averaging 1 a game. Blocked shots, Kevin Herter is averaging 1.1 a game, and Buzelis averaging 1 block shot per ball game. Over on the Cavaliers side of things, leading the way in scoring is Spida Donovan Mitchell, 30.9 points per game. Evan Mobley averaging 19.6 points, and DeAndre Hunter at 16.7 points a ball game. On the glass, Evan Mobley leads the way, 8.6 rebounds a game. Jared Allen at 8.4, and DeAndre Hunter at 5.5 rebounds a game. In assists, now Darius Garland only having played 2 ball games. He leads at 6.5 assists per game. Second is Lonzo Ball at 5.7, and Donovan Mitchell 5 assists per game. In thievery of their own for the Cavaliers, Evan Mobley leads the way, 1.8 steals a game. Jared Allen at 1.7 steals, and Donovan Mitchell at 1.6. In block shots, Evan Mobley proving to be a force down under, 1.7 block shots per ball game for the Cavaliers. Cavaliers 6-3 overall, 3-1 on their home floor, Rocket Arena. For the Chicago Bulls, 6-2 overall, 1-2 on the road. Cavaliers and Bulls getting ready to get things underway here very shortly. Cavaliers again going with their retro uniforms. We are taking it back to the uniform where LeBron James took the Cavs over the Pistons and to the franchise's first NBA Finals ever. What a magic season that was. That uniform has so many great memories. So the Cavaliers will be donning again the retro uniforms, the navy with the wine and gold trim, just beautiful uniforms for the Cleveland Cavaliers. So again, out tonight for the Cavs, Larry Nance Jr. and Darius Garland. Max Strus remains out with his he had foot surgery in the offseason. That was unfortunate. He is out till approximately December 1st. So Cavs have a little ways to go without him. For the Chicago Bulls, Kobe White is out. Zach Collins is out for the Chicago Bulls. We shall see how this matchup goes. The Chicago Bulls started off strong. Of course, they lost last night at Milwaukee, 126-110. The Cavaliers a winner in DC by a final score of 148 to 115. It was a great game, other than probably CJ McCollum lighting it up in the early going. It was all quiet for most of the remainder of the roster for the Wizards, and the Cavaliers poured it on. They got things going, and they come away with a great 148 to 115 victory. Momentarily, we will be ready to get things underway from Rocket Arena. Hope you all are ready for a great night of basketball. It was a great afternoon of football for you Buckeye fans as Ohio State continued its winning ways in a victory over the Purdue Boilermakers by a score of 34 to 10. And we had a thriller in Happy Valley where Penn State and Indiana, the Hoosiers, did battle, the number 2 team in the college football playoff rankings. The Indiana Hoosiers had to come from behind and get a late score on a magnificent throw to the back of the end zone from Fernando Mendoza for the Hoosiers to overtake the Penn State Nittany Lions. And they have had a horrible season with James Franklin getting fired, and they just have not been good. They were ranked so highly. Drew Aller out for the season. Things have not gone exactly right for the for the Nittany Lions. Cavaliers, though, coming in, they're in good shape. And I should say, pardon me, on back to the college football, Iowa took Oregon to the wire. Oregon had to come from behind and kick a field goal to win it late in Iowa. So Oregon struggling a little bit there against Kirk Ferentz and the Iowa Hawkeyes. Cavaliers, though, now let's focus on basketball here at Rocket Arena, and we'll be getting ready to get things underway shortly. Again, thank you all for tuning in. I'm Ethan Greenberg, and I am bringing you a Cavs alternate play-by-play here on Playback TV. Again, this is Going Nuclear CLE, your Cavs alternate play-by-play on Playback TV. Be sure to tune in not only to events, NBA games, MLB games when the MLB season is in full swing, lots of other great events, lots of other great content and rooms for people to congregate, talk to their fellow friends and fans and commentate, add there in the chat or be on the stage. It's just a wonderful platform. So glad to be a part of it. Thank you all for tuning in on this Saturday night as the Cavaliers will try to improve to 7-3 and up it to a 4-game winning streak. And again, in a moment, we should be able to turn it over to the public address announcer, Ahmad Crump, for the starting lineups for your Cavaliers. Well, there you have the national anthem. And again, just about ready to get things underway from Rocket Arena. Cavaliers and Chicago Bulls will do battle on the hardwood. Cavaliers again looking to move to 7-3 and win their fourth consecutive ball game. And the Chicago Bulls looking to bounce back after a tough loss last night in Milwaukee, visiting Cleveland and returning a favorite, some fan favorite here, Isaac Okoro returns. Trey Jones, Josh Giddey, Isaac Okoro, Buzelis, and Vucevic, the starting five for the Chicago Bulls. And we will get the starting lineups here momentarily for the Cavaliers. Let's turn it over, see if we can get to Ahmad Crump. Oh, Booby Gibson out to pull out the score. Well, some highlights there, folks. Or, well, I guess there were some tough moments too for the Cavaliers in this long standing rivalry with the Chicago Bulls. The starting lineups for the Chicago Bulls: Josh Giddey, Trey Jones, Isaac Okoro, Buzelis, and Vucevic. For the Cavaliers, it's going to be Donovan Mitchell along with Jalen Tyson in place of Garland, DeAndre Hunter, Evan Mobley, and Jared Allen for your Cleveland Cavaliers in what hopefully will be another victory tonight for Cleveland again as they try to move to 7-3 overall and 4-1 on the Rocket Arena hardwood. Lonzo Ball again will be back in action here for the Cavaliers. Sat out last night as he is not playing in back-to-backs. Taking a look around the NBA scoreboard, Dallas leading Washington 57-49. Philadelphia trailing Toronto 41-33. A number of games coming up. Lakers and Hawks, Trailblazers and the Heat, the Pelicans and the Spurs, the Pacers and the Nuggets, the Sun and the Clippers will be coming up this evening. The Chicago Bulls in their traditional road red uniforms with the red jerseys and shorts. That you know how they look. We've all seen Michael Jordan. He lives in our nightmares as Cavs fans, at least during the 80s, as we were so close as a Cavaliers squad under Brad Doherty, Larry Nance, and Mark Price to possibly even being a finals competitor there, being at the top of the East, and the Cavs were tormented. But again, the Chicago Bulls in their traditional road red uniforms with the black letters and numbers trimmed in white. For the Cavaliers, again, the retro uniforms, the navy blue jerseys and shorts with the wind down each side. The white numbers and letters. Allen in the center circle wins the tip. Back to Donovan Mitchell, and we are underway from Rocket Arena. Tyson will bring it into the forecourt, bounces it right in the circle to Mobley. Mobley looking and getting it to Hunter from the foul line, buries it. DeAndre Hunter with a bucket, and the Cavaliers on top 2-0. Bringing it ahead for the Bulls, now driving to the right side, kicking it off, and with it is Giddey. Giddey to the right wing. On the right wing, backing it up is Jones. Now they swing it around to the left wing. Giddey has it, dribbles to the left hand, tried to pass it into the corner to Okoro. It's kicked and out of bounds. 14 seconds on the shot clock, 11:19 on the first quarter game clock. Inbounding on the near sideline, Chicago Bulls have it. Jones gave it up, now with it on the right wing. Vucevic gave it up to Herter. They try to go down low. It is stolen. Here comes Jalen Tyson. Down low it goes. Mobley put it up, put it in with a two-hand stuff. Great look down low. And the Cavaliers lead it 4-0. Into the forecourt, Okoro on the left wing. Tries to pass it over to, who is he trying to hit there? Looks like that is Vucevic. Throws it away. A turnover by the Chicago Bulls. So on the play, Mitchell found Evan Mobley for the stuff, and the Cavaliers on top 4-0. On the left wing, inbound from Mitchell to Mobley, middle of the floor between the circles. Mobley gets it to Hunter at the foul stripe, taken away by Giddey. Bounce pass ahead into the forecourt, coming down. The reverse layup, no good by Buzelis. Tipped out. Here comes Tyson into the forecourt at the foul stripe, slows it up. Hands back to Hunter. Hunter, a triple, buries it, and the three is good by DeAndre Hunter. The Cavaliers lead it 7-0. Timeout call by Chicago. 10:27 to go. First quarter. Cavaliers 7, Chicago Bulls nothing. We'll take a timeout. You are tuned in to Going Nuclear CLE, your Cavs alternate play-by-play here on Playback TV. Now, in arena entertainment, always good. So you want to hear a classic song? You got Jaquan Tipsy, Chameleon there, featuring Crazy Bone, Riding, Little Wayne featuring Manny Fresh, Go DJ, and 50 Cent in the club. The early voting in the arena is in favor of 50 Cent in the club. And hey, go shorty. It's your birthday. We're gonna party like it's your birthday. I mean, how can you go wrong with 50 Cent into club? Because he was more than just a one-hit wonder. I think that Jaquan, Tipsy, didn't really hear much out of him after that. So I got to give mad props to 50 Cent. If it were me choosing, that is where I would go. The in-arena entertainment, always a blast. Out of the timeout, Cavaliers on top by a score of 7-0. Early offense from DeAndre Hunter as he canned a triple. He's got 5 points, and the Cavs on top 7-0. Out of the timeout, let's see what the Bulls decide to do here. Okoro, Buzelis, Vucevic, Jones, and Giddey, the 5 on the floor for the Bulls. For the Cavs, it remains Hunter, Allen Mobley, Mitchell, And Tyson, nice tribute there to Isaac Okoro during the timeout. Isaac Okoro wearing his number 35 into the backcourt, and with it, Chicago Bulls bring it up. Trey Jones. Jones guarded by Mitchell into the forecourt, dribbles in the left hand, gets by Mitchell, kicks to the left corner. Giddy thought about a triple, didn't do it. Tyson on defense, kicks it out right wing. Again, thought about a three, a near steal by Jared Allen, and knocked it all the way back into the Chicago Bulls backcourt and out of bounds. 7 on the shot clock. Bulls will inbound to the backcourt. They get it into Jones. Jones into the forecourt. Stopping left of the circle. The three. No good. A terrible shot out of bounds. Cavs will get it back, leading 7-0. Just over 10 to go here in quarter number 1. Donovan Mitchell skipping his way up into the forecourt. Dribbles to the right hand, right of the lane. Whistle and a foul. I think, let's see. I think they're going to get Jones on the foul. Jones with a personal foul against Donovan Mitchell. He seems to be all right. The facial expressions, not so sure about that for Donovan Mitchell. And let's see, 9:57 to go, 15 on the shot clock. Inbounding near sideline right. Mitchell to Allen. Don't do it, Allen. Top of the key. Thought about a three for a moment. Hands it off to Hunter. Hunter at the foul stripe. Bounce pass. Allen through traffic. Goes up. Whistle. Foul on Jones. So Trey Jones picks up his second personal foul in quick fashion and headed to the line to shoot two. I believe is going to be Jared Allen. Yes, he is. Line to the right, Jared Allen at the stripe. Allen on the season, 77.8% from the stripe. Line to the right, bends the knees. The shot is up. The shot is no good. Left it short. One more coming to the stripe for Jared Allen to try and split the pair and give the Cavs an 8-0 lead. Line to the right, Jared Allen once again bends the knees. The shot is up. The shot is good. Got it to bounce off the front of the iron and roll home. 8-0 Cavaliers on top. Kevin Huerter into the game. And behind the back, dribbling to the right wing, getting tied up now. Around it goes Vucevic to the baseline. Okoro kicks it back, a three. Vucevic left it short, and the rebound of the Cavaliers. Donovan Mitchell ahead, left wing. Hunter a three, left wing, left it short. Rebound. Jalen Tyson lobs it back out top. Left wing Mitchell to Hunter. Hunter going to dribble the right hand, right of the lane. Down into the paint. Mobley spinning. Pass down to Allen, tipped away and stolen. Into the forecourt. Giddy to the basket. Lay it up, lay it in with the right hand. And the Bulls are on the board. 8-2. Cavaliers lead by 6. Into the forecourt. Mobley on the left wing receives the pass. Back to Mitchell. A deep three from left of the circle. Too strong. And the long rebound comes out to the Bulls. Okoro gets it swatted away by Jared Allen. What a play by Allen into the forecourt. Allen gets the ball back, and then he dribbles it off his foot. A turnover by the Cavaliers. One end, Allen's making the block. On the other end, he's booting it out of bounds. Cavaliers lead it 8-2. Here in quarter number 1. Great defensive hustle for the Cavs on the last play. Under 9 to go in quarter number 1. Bring it ahead into the forecourt, splitting a double team. Giddy to the right sideline. A triple is up. A triple is good for the Chicago Bulls. And hitting the three is Patrick Williams. Williams with a triple as he just entered the game short time ago. Mobley on the left wing picked up his dribble, guarded by Williams, needs help. Looking for Mitchell, hands it off on the left wing. Down into the paint. Allen through defenders, goes up, knocked away. No whistle, no foul. Coming away with it is Giddy. Giddy into the forecourt, right of the circle, down low, looking for Vucevic, knocked out of bounds by DeAndre Hunter. Chicago will inbound for the baseline, right of the basket. Score 8-5, Cavaliers by 3 here in quarter number 1. Giddy to inbound, gets it in. Vucevic thought about a three, gives it back to Giddy. Giddy to the foul stripe, right elbow, step back, 15-footer off the heel, no good. Rebound, Jalen Tyson. Tyson into the forecourt for the Cavaliers on the left wing. Dribbles around the top of the three-point arc, gives it to Hunter. Hunter on the roll, trying to get it to Tyson, tipped and out of bounds. Last touch by Kevin Huerter of the Chicago Bulls. 7:51 to go here in quarter number 1 with the Cavs on top, 8-5. Not exactly a smooth flow for either team thus far. Inbounding baseline, right of the basket. is Mitchell. Mitchell looking, still looking, gets it. Tyson prodding the defense, hangs, put it up, off the glass and in with the right hand, and the Cavaliers lead it 10-5. Giddey into the forecourt. Giddey going to race through the defense, gets by the defenders on Tyson, lay it up, lay it in with the left hand, make it 10-7. That was a quick answer by the Bulls. Donovan Mitchell into the forecourt, high to the left at the left point. Picked up outside. Let's see who he is being defended by. Herter on him. Stop at the three-point arc, holds the dribble, gives it to Hunter, accelerates, left elbow jumper, good with the right hand and a whistle and a foul. And DeAndre Hunter will go to the line for a three-point play opportunity. The foul called on Isaac Okoro. Great job by DeAndre Hunter. Got fouled from behind, was able to hang in the air from just about inside the left elbow. And that'll make it 12-7. One more coming at the line. And Dean Wade is going to be back in action tonight. That is good news for Dean Wade. Line to the right. Free throw up by Hunter. Rattles around and in. Good. And the Cavaliers lead at 13-7. Back up to a 6-point advantage. Tyson on the defense. Giddey dribbles to the left hand. Gets a screen from Okoro. Spinning. Lonzo Ball in the game. Now we've got a whistle and a foul. I think they're going to get Jalen Tyson. Let's wait and see here what the officials' call is. It does appear it's going to be Jalen Tyson. Tyson really hustles hard out there, but he certainly does get his fair share of personal fouls. He was chasing the play as here driving to the basket. Vucevic out to Williams. Williams to Vucevic in the repost. Left low block against Mobley. Got it down to Williams off of his hands and into the hands of Dean Wade. Gives it to Lonzo Ball. Ball to Mobley. Right wing. Thought about a three. Going to drive behind the back. Going to the lane. Hanging. Floating. And no good, but a whistle and a foul. And Vucevic, the shooting foul, going to send Mobley to the line for 2 shots. Cavaliers lead at 13-7, 6:48 to go here in quarter number 1 from Rocket Arena. Mobley with those long strides going up in the lane, whistle and a foul. And Mobley will be at the line for 2 shots. Oh, there was a delay of game violation on the Bulls here, we noticed. Line to the right is Mobley. First free throw up, first free throw good. Make it 14-7. Mobley shooting just 67.3% from the foul stripe. In Washington yesterday, there were big cheers because people could get a free Chick-fil-A sandwich today after it was brickin' for chicken, and the Cavaliers missed a pair of free throws. 14-7 the score. Mobley will have one more from the stripe. Dean Wade in the ballgame for the Cavs. Now what a delay. Now here's the delay game. Apologize. Boy. Oh, look over there on the camera. That's the one and only Jim Jones, who shares the stage with Tim Alcorn. Free throw up by Mobley. Free throw rattles it home off the iron and glass and in. And the Cavaliers lead is back up to 8, 15-7. Giddey. Bounce pass right of the circle. Vucevic to the left wing. Giddey guarded by Ball. Gets it knocked away. Recovers. Cut off on the baseline. Out it goes. Williams, right sideline. 3 up and good. Isaac Okoro hits one of those wing threes, his specialty. Not always consistent, but that was his spot. 15-10 Cavs by 5. Lonzo Ball, a triple. Oh, a terrible shot. Well, that was kind of funny there because the Cavs traded Okoro to get Ball. Left wing. Herter lets the flyby back to Williams. Triple up, triple good. His second, and it's now 15-13. Cavs lead, cut to 2. Tyson to Mobley. Mobley, stop, pop, right of the circle. The 3 is short. Rebound tapped and controlled by the Bulls. Nearly stolen by Ball into the forecourt. Vucevic with a reverse layup to the right hand, and we're even at 15. And a timeout call by Coach Kenny Atkinson. With 5:44 to go here in quarter number 1, we are tied at 15 here from Rocket Arena. We'll take a timeout. You're tuned into Going Nuclear CLE, your Cavs alternate play-by-play here on Playback TV. Out of the timeout. Back here at Rocket Arena, we are even at 15 with 5:44 to go. Here in quarter number one, the Chicago Bulls are on a bit of a run. Cavs not looking as good as they have the past couple of nights. It's really amazing the difference this team has shown when Darius Garland is on the floor. The ball doesn't stick. The shots are better, and you just feel like a different team out there for the Cavs. But they're going to have to overcome. Sam Merrill into the game for Tyson. Into the forecourt, Mobley gives it to Ball. Ball to the left wing to Mobley. Drives to the baseline. Got the size advantage on Okoro. Lay it up, lay it in with the right hand, and the foul on Isaac Okoro. His second here in quarter number one. And Evan Mobley will go to the line for the three-point play. Mobley took advantage of his former teammate, Isaac Okoro, there with the hoop and the harm. Free throw up, free throw good. Cavaliers lead it 18-15. Williams in the backcourt with Giddey. Wade, Hunter, Merrill, Mobley, and Ball for the Cavs. Giddey dribbles right, picked up by Merrill on the switch. Bounce pass to the cutter. Now to the left corner, Okoro. Whistle, foul on the floor by Dean Wade. 5:13 to go here in quarter number one. Cavs back on top by a score of 18-15. Shot clock will go to 14, and the Bulls will inbound from the near sideline. Isaac Okoro going to check out for the Bulls. Let's see who they will bring in his spot. Inbound to Giddey. Left of the lane, guarded by Wade. Gave it up top with it. Herter dribbles it, nearly loses it to the right wing. Patrick Williams, a deep three and an air ball, and the rebound to Mobley. Mobley ahead to Ball. Ball into the forecourt, right of the circle, pass back left of the circle to Mobley. Mobley to Merrill. Merrill around the screen at the foul line. On the roll, the bounce pass down low to Mobley, and the dunk from left of the bucket. And the Cavaliers back on top by a score of 20-15. Right of the lane, shot up, no good. And the rebound by Lonzo Ball. Ball into the forecourt for the Cavs. Gives it to the trailer, Dean Wade. Passing it left of the circle to Ball. Ball to Merrill. Merrill to Ball, left of the circle to the left sideline. Driving to the hole, putting it up and putting it in is Evan Mobley. He'll go to the line for the three-point play opportunity. Evan Mobley having himself quite a first quarter already. And the Cavaliers lead is 22-15, a 7-0 spurt out of the timeout. Evan Mobley will go to the line. The foul there on Giddey, as he had no choice. Or actually, I don't know. They're going to get Giddey or they're going to get Herter. He got fouled twice on that play, but let's see who the personal foul goes against. At the line, Evan Mobley. Free throw up, free throw left. It's short, couldn't convert. And let's see who's into the ball game here for the Chicago Bulls. Right of the lane, it's Kobe. It looks like that's Kobe White, but I don't think that's correct. On the roll, down low, and an errant pass. Turn it over. It's Ayo Dosunmu. Dosunmu, the 6'4" tall guard, into the ball game for the Chicago Bulls. The turnover there by Chicago. Cavs up 22-15. 4:07 to go here in quarter number one. Donovan Mitchell back into the ball game. Jared Allen back into the ball game. Lonzo Ball into the forecourt, out on the left wing, passes the middle of the floor. Merrill to the right wing. Mitchell to Merrill, right sideline, triple, no good. Tap in the air and controlled. Jared Allen, right of the lane, gives it back to Merrill. Merrill on the roll. Allen, scoop shot with the right hand, put it up, put it in, and the Cavaliers lead is 24-15. Chicago into the forecourt. Williams cut off, looking for help, finally finds some help there. Gave it up now on a screen, dribbling left lane. Oh, now we got a whistle and a foul going to the floor. Back in the game is Trey Jones, and I take that back. That was not Williams. That was Smith. Smith into the game. Jalen Smith, the 6'8" tall forward/center for the Chicago Bulls. The foul on Lonzo Ball. 3:26 to go here in quarter number one. Inbound on the near sideline. There's a steal by Jared Allen. Allen going in, trying to give it back to Mitchell as he was defended well there by Smith. Left corner three, Mitchell, an air ball, and the rebound controlled by the Chicago Bulls. Heading into the forecourt, accelerating, line to the lane, stop, kick, left corner, up by Jalen Smith, buries it. Jalen Smith with a triple makes it 24-18, lead trimmed to 6. Pass from Merrill to Mitchell. Mitchell was looking to the right corner. Dean Wade, pass intercepted ahead of the pack, laying it up, laying it in with the right hand is Trey Jones, and it's 24-20. Mitchell in the forecourt right wing. Takes the high, shoulder high dribble, scoops it up and scoops it in with a right hand from right in the lane, and it's 26-20. Cavaliers by 6. Into the forecourt with it, losing the ball, turnover by the Bulls. Mitchell ahead to Merrill. The alley-oop, and it's stuffed home by Jared Allen. And the Cavaliers lead at 28-20. The defense to offense. Cavaliers lead by 8. Timeout called by the Bulls. 2:31 to go in the first quarter. The score, Cavaliers 28, Chicago Bulls 20. We'll take a timeout. You are tuned in to Going Nuclear CLE, your Cavs alternate play-by-play here on Playback TV. During the timeout at Rocket Arena, getting the fans fired up, a little hang on Sloopy. They showed some Ohio State highlights, and the Cavaliers out of that timeout, they lead it by a score of 28-20. This has been some ebbs and flows in this game. Every time you think the Cavs are going to start to pull away, build up a nice lead, Chicago has been able to answer. With it in the forecourt is Buzelis. Buzelis dribbles left of the lane. Scoop shot blocked back into his face and out of bounds. And then it goes off. Did it go off of Buzelis or not? On the replay, looking to see who's got the ball here. Oh, I think that they should challenge that. And I think they will. That one went off of Buzelis, and I do believe Kenny Atkinson is going to win another challenge. This guy is perfect on the season. And he's quite the magician out there. And on the replay, I think it's pretty clear that when the shot was blocked by Jared Allen, it went right back off of Buzelis. So the Cavaliers lead at 28-20. Taking a look at the scoreboard, or actually, let's go over to the sideline and get the mic. Well, that was an interesting way, is being challenged by the coach of the Cavaliers. Like, I'm not sure what the deal was with the flair for the dramatic. Jared Allen blocked the ball, went right back off the hand of Buzelis and out of bounds. I don't see how you could see it any other way than that. And of course, unfortunately, it requires the Cavs to use a challenge early in the game, so they'll still have another one. I'm sure they're going to win this. If they don't, I'll have to start questioning what is going on in Secaucus. Cavaliers on top here, 28-20, 2:16 to go in quarter number 1 over the Chicago Bulls. In third quarter action, the Dallas Mavericks lead the Washington Wizards 68-62. Philadelphia leading 58-56 over the Raptors of Toronto in the second quarter. At the end of one quarter, the Hawks leading the Lakers 37-29. Portland on top of Miami 30-27 at the end of one. And let's see. San Antonio early in the second quarter leads New Orleans 32-26. Pacers and Nuggets coming up later tonight, as well as the Suns and the Clippers. We'll wait here for a moment, see when they get the official word from the referee to find out about the result of this challenge. They are continuing to confer. And again, not sure how difficult it is to see that on the replay. Maybe there's another angle that we are not seeing, but it looked pretty clear from the one that we did see. Now the headphones are off and they are chatting. I wish I could do some lip reading here, but unfortunately, not so good at that. And over on the sideline during this break, Kenny Atkinson having a discussion with Jalen Tyson, his second year player. And let's see what happens here. Again, the officials having quite the meeting at center court. Let's wait for the announcement. And 2:17 on the game clock. 10 for 10 on the season and challenges here by Kenny Atkinson. That is the craziest thing I have ever seen when it comes to an official talking about a replay challenge, review, and ruling. Cavaliers with the ball ahead 28-20. Mitchell to Allen. Allen left of the circle holding the ball. Not really his game out there. Hands off to Merrill. Down to 10 to shoot. Merrill into the left corner. A three by Dean Wade off the iron. No good. And coming away with Chicago Bulls ahead of the pack. Unable to grab the pass and losing it out of bounds. That is Buzelis for the Bulls. And the Cavaliers will have it back again. Under 2 minutes to go here in quarter number one, leading 28-20. Mitchell gets by the defender, floating in the lane with the right hand. No good. And a rebound controlled by Chicago Bulls. Pushing into the forecourt, it is Buzelis. Buzelis with the right hand. Hands it off. And they're looking for a backdoor cutter was Jalen Smith. Now gives it up. Driving into the lane, through the lane. Shot up with a right hand off the glass and in by Kevin Herter. And let's see if they're going to get a foul on. Not sure if that is going to go against Jared Allen. It will. Herter with a layup. And he'll go to the line, for the three-point play. Herter on the season, a 90% foul shooter. Line to the right, 28-22 with a minute and a half to go. Line to the right here. Benzini shot up, shot good. Make it 28-23, and the lead is trimmed to 5. Wade, Lonzo Ball, Jared Allen, Sam Merrill, and Donovan Mitchell, the 5 on the floor for the Cavaliers. Pass to Allen, left of the circle, looking for help. Dribbles with the right hand against Smith. In the lane, lost it on the floor, recovers, got it to Ball, lay it up, lay it in with the right hand. What effort by Jared Allen on the floor. 30-23 into the forecourt, laying it up, laying it in. Quickly back the other way with the left hand was Dosunmu. Into the forecourt, Mitchell. Step back, left of the circle, three, left it short, and the rebound controlled by Smith. Smith gets it ahead into the forecourt. Dosunmu to the basket, runs into Merrill, bumps off of him, throws up a shot, and he will go to the line for 2 shots as he bounced off of Sam Merrill. Quick offense for the Chicago Bulls, but great effort a couple of possessions ago for the Cavaliers. Jared Allen down and dirty on the floor, found Lonzo Ball wide open underneath the basket, putting it up, putting it in. 2 shots at the line for Dosunmu. Dosunmu at the stripe. First free throw, rattled around, hung down, and went through. 30-26. One more coming from the line. For Jared Allen, his first foul. One more coming to the stripe here for Dosunmu. Second free throw, good. It's 30-27. Cavaliers lead is just 3. Under a minute to go in quarter number one from Rocket Arena. Lonzo Ball with it. Ball dribbling with the left hand between the circles. Dribbles left around a screen. Got it to Merrill. Merrill challenged at the three-point line. A push shot from the foul line with a right hand by Jared Allen. Makes it 32-27. 10 seconds between game clock and shot clock. Dribbling with the left hand, Smith hands it off. Thinking about a three. Now stepping back, driving to the hole. Herter in the lane with the left hand, off the glass and in. And that was over Dean Wade. Make it 32-29. Shot clock turned off. Donovan Mitchell with it. And the Cavaliers can take the last shot of the quarter. Mitchell near half court. Dribbles left around a screen. Down to 5 seconds. Hesitates. in the lane, kicks it. Merrill, three at the buzzer, no good. Great look for Sam Merrill, couldn't make it count. We have played one quarter from Rocket Arena. The score, the Cavaliers 32, the Bulls 29. You're tuned in to Going Nuclear CLE, your Cavs alternate play by play here on Playback TV. We go to the second quarter. The Cavaliers on top of the Bulls by a score of 32-29. The Cavaliers led throughout quarter number one. But again, every time the Cavs seemed to gain some momentum, the Chicago Bulls would answer right back. Moving from right to left, the Chicago Bulls will have the ball first here in quarter number two. Craig Porter Jr. into the game for the Cavaliers for the first time. It's going to be Tyson, Porter, Wade, and drive right in the lane. The Sumu put it up and put it in. He'll go to the line for a 3-point play and a chance to tie the ball game. He took Craig Porter, and Porter picks up the foul. DeSumo providing some spark here for the Chicago Bulls. One more coming to the stripe for DeSumo. Line to the left. Right-handed free throw shooter bends the knees, put it up, put it in, and we are even at 32. DeSumo putting on a little bit of token pressure in the backcourt. Mobley brings it up, middle of the floor, dribbles left of the circle, hands it off, and driving Tyson kicks it right corner to Porter. Porter to Mobley. Mobley gives it to Mitchell. Mitchell on the left wing to the left corner. Three. Dean Wade, no good. And the rebound by Giddey. Ahead it comes. DeSumo ahead of the pack, laying it up, missing the bunny, and a whistle and a foul called against Evan Mobley. And that is going to send Jalen Smith to the stripe for two shots. Quick transition by the Chicago Bulls once again, and Mobley got the hands on Jalen Smith. Smith to the line, and the Bulls a chance to take the lead here. Line to the left, free throws, shot number one up and good. Make it 33-32 in favor of the Bulls. One more coming at the stripe. Line to the left again for Smith, the right-handed free throw shooter, bends the knees, the free throws up, the free throws good, and it's 34-32 in favor of the Bulls. Cavs with the ball. Bringing it ahead is Jalen Tyson, picked up by Buzelis. Gives it up to Mitchell. Mitchell has been rather quiet. Mitchell dribbles with the right hand right in the circle on the roll to Mobley at the foul line. Cut off. Mobley pivots, passes back left to Mitchell. Down on the roll. Mobley underneath. Got tied up underneath. Or is there going to be a tie up or a whistle and a foul? Let's see here. And that was a great play by Patrick Williams. Good look by Mitchell and an excellent play by Williams. Mobley brought the ball down. That is right there something that you teach the fundamentals. You tell the big guys don't bring it down to the level of the opponents. Jump ball from the Cavs offensive end, won by Mobley. Mitchell into the lane, lay it up, no good. Rebound. Dean Wade lost the ball and out of bounds, knocked away. Mitchell on the deck. He gets up. Cavaliers will inbound for the baseline. 11:03 to go, second quarter, 13 on the shot clock. And let's see here who is going to trigger it in for the Cavaliers. Mitchell inbound baseline, right of the basket. Sets the play in motion. Looking, gets it to Mobley on the right wing. Mobley drives to the basket, bumps off defender, pivots, put it up with the right hand, around the rim and in. And the Cavaliers tie it at 34. They're going to need a strong game from Evan Mobley this evening. Tied at 34. Dosunmu penetrates against Mobley. Cut off. Kicks it out. Giddey thought about a three. Left of the circle. Switch. Wade has him. Dribbles to the left hand. Looking to spin. Nearly lose it. Gave it up. Dosunmu in the lane on. Wade put it up. Left it short. From left of the lane. Off the glass and iron. Tyson into the forecourt. Accelerates down the lane. Back to the trailer. Wade a triple. Left it way short. Wade not looking good this evening. Into the forecourt. Dribbling with the left hand down the lane with the long steps and foul on Tyson. Let's see. That's going to be Buzelis going to the stripe to shoot two. Cavaliers need some help from the bench crew, including players like Dean Wade. Two shots coming to the line here for Buzelis. Buzelis, 2 points, 2 boards thus far. Line to the left. First free throw up. First free throw good. Make it 35-34. One more coming to the stripe for Buzelis. Herder into the game for Dosunmu. Buzelis ready again. Has the ball, deep breath, right-handed free throw shooter. Benzani's, the shot is up. Shot is good. Make it 36-34, and the Bulls back on top. Into the forecourt with it is Mitchell. Mitchell dribbles to his right. Stop, pop, top of the key. Three, no good. Rebound controlled by, looked like Smith there. Into the forecourt, right of the lane, driving the hole, kicking it out, left wing. With it is Herder. Herder up top. Gave it up to Williams. Williams to Buzelis. Back to Williams. Williams outside the three-point arc against Mobley. Dribbles right of the lane, stopping, pivoting, fading away. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Dean Wade. Wade gives it up to Mitchell. Mitchell into the forecourt, driving into the lane with the right hand, lay it up, no good. On the follow, Mobley couldn't get it to go. Here come the Bulls into the forecourt, running the floor. Giddey, shot up, no good. Whistle and a foul, and they are going to get Craig Porter fouling Giddey. 36-34, Bulls on top by 2. Porter already his second personal foul. At the line is going to be Josh Giddey, 72.9% from the stripe on the young season. Giddey line to the left. Free throw attempt one up and good. Make it 37-34 with 9:40 to go here in quarter number 2. Isaac Okoro back into the ball game, and he replaces Buzelis. Back into the ball game. Let's see, for the Cavaliers, or into the game, I should say, Tyrese Proctor. Dean Wade sits down. Line to the left. Giddey again. Second free throw. Good. Make it 38-34. Inbound to Tyrese Proctor. Proctor will bring it across the timeline into the forecourt. Gives it to Mobley. Mobley right of the circle. Back to Proctor. Left wing thought about a triple. Didn't pull the trigger. Gave it up to Mobley. Mobley to Mitchell. Into the lane. Mitchell put it up. Oh, and he misses the dunk with a right hand just a little bit too far away as he got blocked by the rim. Giddey thought about a three. Fakes the pass. Goes down low. Size advantage. Williams over Tyson. Good. And no, I'm sorry, that was Jalen Smith, and they call him for steps. Wow, Jalen Smith had the size advantage, and he's backing in. Oh, definitely moving both feet. So a fortunate break for the Cavaliers, down 38-34. Left wing, Tyson, triple, too strong. Porter trying to get the rebound. Good box out. And coming away with it, Giddey. Giddey into the forecourt. The shot up, and the shot swatted away by Tyson. But it comes right back to Okoro. Left low block. Needs help. Got it outside. Herder to Giddey. Giddey dribbles left. Picked up by Porter. He's got size advantage to the right sideline. Dribbling with the left hand is Smith backing in. Oh, the cutter is Giddy. Lay it up, laid in with the right hand. And it's now 40-34. Cavs down by 6. Largest deficit of the game. Mobley, top of the key. Moves left of the circle. The three up. The three good. Evan Mobley. And that makes it 40-37. Cavs down by 3 with under 8.5 to go in the second quarter. Dribbling with the right hand, right wing is, let's see, who was it? That was Patrick Williams. And do we have a whistle and a foul? Yes, we do. Foul called against Tyrese Proctor. Lonzo Ball into the game, replacing Donovan Mitchell. Wow, that was a rare miss for Donovan Mitchell as he was trying to slam it home. In the bonus, Chicago Bulls, and at the line is Patrick Williams. He'll have 2 shots, 64% foul shooters. First free throw up, first free throw good. Make it 41-37. One more coming at the stripe. Line to the left. Free throw up, free throw good. Make it 42-37, and the Cavaliers trail by 5. Lonzo Ball back into the ball game, along with Mobley, Tyson, Proctor, and let's see, and Porter. Bounce pass to Mobley. Mobley near the 3-point arc. Dribbles with a right hand at the foul stripe. Dancing with the defender Smith. Kicks it to Tyson. A triple. No good. Cavs are having a hard time finding their shot tonight. Cavs down by 5. Giddy into the forecourt. Giddy going to be picked up by Tyson on the switch. The pop, and Smith kicks it to the right sideline. Back out. Smith triple. Good. Jalen Smith with a 3 and a timeout call by the Cavaliers. 7:46 to go in quarter number 2. The score, the Chicago Bulls 45, the Cleveland Cavaliers 37. You're tuned in to Going Nuclear CLE, your Cavs alternate play-by-play here on Playback TV. Out of the timeout, Cavaliers trailing the Chicago Bulls 45-37. Thank you folks all for tuning in, whether you are listening to us on Twitter or X. If you're with us on TikTok, this is all streamed through Playback TV. You can check out the Playback TV app. Join us there. You can be part of the chat. You can have the video. We would love to have you all join us along. Cavaliers trailing 45-37, 7:46 to go here in quarter number 2. The Bulls have outscored the Cavs 16-5 in the second. Cavs, they look tired. Even though they played a pretty ho-hum game last night, they just don't look to have their legs under them. Tyrese Proctor had some good minutes last night. Gives it to Jared Allen on the offensive end. Ball on the roll to Allen on the cut to the basket. Tyson got it knocked away. Good defense, quick hands by the Chicago Bulls. Getting into the forecourt, right of the lane, kicks it back out. Smith, another triple up. Smith, another triple. Good. And the Bulls have built an 11-point lead. Cavs struggling. Ball to the right wing, Tyson. Tyson going to drive to the lane against Okoro. Shot up, blocked by Smith. And coming away with it is Giddey. Cavs hurting right now. 8-0 run for the Bulls. Giddey to the right corner to Okoro. Dribbles with the left hand. Bodying against Merrill. And a whistle. No, we got a defensive 3-second called against the Cavaliers. And who will go to the line for the Bulls? Things are not looking great for the Cavs right now. They certainly do not look to be on top of their game. Line to the left, free throw up, free throw good. And that one was put in by, let's see, who made that one? I believe that was Giddey. Make it 49-37. Cavaliers trail by 12. Merrill back into the ballgame for the Cavs. They have got to find a spark. Inbounding far sideline. Herter gets it into Giddey. Giddey dribbles behind the back with the right hand. Down the lane. Passes it left corner with it. Smith. Smith gives it out. Herter on the roll. Smith in the lane. Cut off. Back out. Herter. Pump fake. Fly by Proctor. 3 up. 3 good before the shot clock expires. And it's 52-37. A 12-0 run. Kevin Herter with the triple. Into the forecourt, it's Lonzo Ball. Left wing, it goes to Jared Allen. Allen locked up there in defense, was trying to get to Merrill. Ball, a triple, no good. Rebound, one shot, and done for the Cavaliers. Cavaliers live by the 3, die by the 3 tonight, as they are not shooting it well. On the right wing, Giddey to Herter, pump fake. Step back 3, short, rebound, controlled, lost by the Cavaliers. Giddey, the trailer, gives it up. Smith to Giddey. Giddey between the circles against Merrill. Dribbles right, switch to Proctor, throws it up, and an air ball. But Smith right there, he gets a shot blocked by Allen. And then the shot clock expires. Wait a second, I only got a whistle. And what is going on here? Julian Phillips out there on the floor for the Bulls. The shot up by Giddey, looking here. Did it hit the iron? It did. And then I don't know that they reset the shot clock. Then the shot went up. It was blocked. But that should have, the shot by Giddey should have triggered the shot clock to reset. Now they're going to have to figure this one out. And again, Cavaliers in a world of hurt right now. A 12-0 run for the Chicago Bulls, leading 52-37. 12 seconds on the shot clock. The Bulls are 5 of 11 on field goals this quarter. Giving it up to Herter. Herter dribbles right. Giddey. Giddey to Smith. At the foul stripe, back to Herter by the defender, floating in the air, right corner, pump fake. And now a shot clock violation as Okoro didn't pull the trigger. Turnover by the Bulls. Cavaliers will have it back, down 52-37. And some changes going on for the Bulls. Let's see who they've got in the lineup. Looks like 5 on the floor, if I've got it right here. Well, we'll wait a second to give you that. Ball out there for the Cavs, dribbling left. Bounce pass, Allen. Allen to Proctor on the right wing. Gives it up to DeAndre Hunter. Dribbles with the right hand to the foul stripe. Spin move in the lane. Hanging, putting it up with a right hand and good. DeAndre Hunter breaks the 12-0 run and will go to the line for the three-point play opportunity. Julian Phillips, the personal foul. Phillips, the 6'6" tall forward, with a foul he is seldom used. Line to the right here, 52-39. Hunter at the line. Bends the knees. The shot is up. The shot is good. Make it 52-40. Cavaliers within 12. Bring it across the timeline and into the forecourt. The Bulls to the left wing. They go to Dosunmu. They gave it to Vucevic. Vucevic gave it back, and now on the right wing, kicking it left corner. Okoro, a triple, buries it. He is very familiar with the Cavaliers' home floor. And Okoro with another 3, make it 55-40. Hunter gives it to Proctor on the right wing. way outside the 3-point arc on the left wing. Now Merrill, Proctor, a triple, buries it. Tyrese Proctor with a three. Cavaliers finally starting to find a shot here, but trail 55-43. Into the forecourt on the right wing. Vucevic has it. Gives it up to Trey Jones. Jones dribbles with the right hand. Now back to his left around the screen. On the roll is Vucevic through the lane. Kicks it right corner. Sideline three. Up. Sideline three. Good by Dosunmu. Make it 58-43. Cavs trail once again by 15 on the penetration and kick. Allen receives the bounce pass. Hand off to Ball. Ball on the roll. Allen lays it up with the right hand. No good. Rebound tapped out. Here come the Bulls. With it is Jones. Jones stops at the top of the 3-point arc. Just over 4 to go. Screen set up by Vucevic. On the roll. Vucevic against Allen. Back to Jones. Now to the right wing, and they give it back up top. Vucevic over to Dosunmu. Dosunmu on Proctor. Past Proctor. Lay it up. No good. Rebound control by Proctor. Into the forecourt. Proctor to the trailer. Ball. Ball back to Merrill. Merrill to Proctor. Top of the key. Three. Buries it. Tyrese Proctor with another triple. And the Cavaliers down 58-46. Good minutes for Proctor. Driving to the hole, kicking it to Okoro, knocked out of bounds by Sam Merrill. Cavs down by 12, 3:38 to go here in quarter number 2. Donovan Mitchell back into the ball game. Evan Mobley back into the ball game. Some substitutions on the Cavs side of things. Let's see what we've got going on. And now with 3:38 to go, we've got a timeout on the floor. 3:38 to go, second quarter. The score, the Chicago Bulls 58, the Cleveland Cavaliers 46. You're tuned into Going Nuclear CLE, your Cavs alternate play-by-play here on Playback TV.
Okay, Cavs fans, it's now time for CC's trick shot.
Out of the timeout, 3:38 to go here in quarter number 2, and the Chicago Bulls on top of the Cavaliers 58-46. Thank you all for joining in. Ethan Greenberg here on this fine Saturday evening. Going Nuclear CLE, your Cavs alternate play-by-play, I should say, here on Playback TV. Cavaliers really struggling from the field, especially from beyond the 3-point arc. Just 4 of 18. And that is not good enough. The Chicago Bulls, a far better 9 out of 12. Out of the timeout, the Bulls will be inbounding from the baseline, right of the basket, looking and lobbing it in deep to Buzelis. Buzelis into Vucevic. Vucevic out, right wing three up, right wing three, good. Terrible defense out of the timeout there, and Okoro with another triple. A three up, a three good. Sam Merrill answers a call, 61-49. Into the forecourt with it is Jones. To Vucevic, top of the three-point arc, guarded by Mobley. To the right wing, he gives it up around a screen. Okoro picks up his dribble. Needs help, pivoting. Getting it Jones, pass Mitchell, lay it up with the right hand and lay it in from left of the basket, make it 63-49. Into the forecourt, Hunter receives the pass on the left wing. On the roll, Merrill trying to get it to Mobley, and it's fumbled away. Turnover by the Cavaliers. Here come the Bulls. Into the forecourt, Jones. And what do we have here? Do we have a whistle and a foul? Are they going to get, who are they going to get it on? Possibly on Tyrese Proctor. Cavs again over the limit already. 63-49, the Bulls on top by 14. And let's see what we've got here. The foul was on Proctor, and that is going to send Trey Jones to the line, 85.7% from the foul stripe on the season. Entering tonight, first free throw up, first free throw, no good. Went around the iron and out. One more coming to the stripe for Jones. Jones at the line to the left. Cavs down by 14 with 2:46 to go in the second. Free throw up, free throw perfect. 64-49, Cavaliers down by 15. Will try to make up some ground before the halftime buzzer. Mitchell into the forecourt, left wing, spinning at the left elbow. Out to Mobley on the left wing, outside the three-point arc. Going to dribble, drive, and now picks up his dribble, needs help. Got it back to Mitchell. Down to 8 to shoot. Mitchell steps into a triple. No good. Rebound, Sam Merrill. Cavs will have another opportunity. Merrill to Mitchell, driving to the lane, through the lane. Out it goes. Three up, three no good by Proctor. Tap back out and controlling it. Now, wait a second here. It looks like, did it go out of bounds beforehand, or what do we have going on the rebound? Try to decipher this. The Cavaliers had a couple of good looks there, just could not get it to go. There it is. Donovan Mitchell grabbed Isaac Okoro on the rebound attempt, and that again will send the Bulls to the foul stripe. The Cavaliers long over the limit, being outscored 35-17. One more at the line, or one at the line, the first of two. Up and good by Isaac Okoro. Now 36-17, a 19-point advantage in quarter number two for the Chicago Bulls. Isaac Okoro having quite a good evening for the Bulls. Line to the left, Okoro. Second free throw up, second free throw good. And it is now 66-49, 17-point deficit for the Cavaliers. 16 of 17 in the line for the Bulls. Bounce pass to Mobley. Mobley going to give it over to Hunter. Hunter, left wing, dribbling, left of the lane, hanging, shot up. No good. We got a whistle and a foul. And let's see who they're going to get. I think they're going to get Buzelis on the foul. And let's see. It looks like that's going to be a foul on the floor. Side out. Cavaliers will inbound from the near sideline. Right wing, Jalen Tyson. Back into the ball game. Proctor sits down. 2:06 to go, second quarter. Oh, no, that's on the left wing. They inbound. I take that back. Mobley has it outside the three-point arc. Mobley with the right hand, picks up his dribble, looking for help, looking, pivoting, needs help. Down to 5 to shoot. Hunter has it. Guarded by Buzelis. Around the screen left. Long three up. Good! Did it count? It is good. DeAndre Hunter with a triple as the shot clock expired. And he'll go to the line for the 4-point play. What a shot with time winding down on the shot clock by DeAndre Hunter. And he will go to the line for a 4-point play opportunity where not much has gone right for the Cavaliers in the second quarter. Line to the right. Hunter, the free throw up. No good. Rebound. Controlled by Tyson. Out to Mobley. Mobley to Merrill. Left wing three up. No good. Rebound by Vucevic. Vucevic gets it out. And coming up the court is Giddey. Giddey accelerates. Knocked away by Hunter. Picked it back up. Merrill on his back. Lay it up. Lay it in with the right hand. And it's now 68-52. And what do we have here? We have a technical, a delay of game, trying to figure out what's going on with the official. Josh Giddey arguing with him. It is a delay of game. That's the second delay of game on the Chicago Bulls, I should say. And at the line will be Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell will shoot a technical, line to the right. Deep breath. Cavs down by 16 with a minute 33 to go in quarter number two. Mitchell bends the knees. The shot is up. The shot is good. 68-53. Cavs down by 15. Mitchell hit the free throw. And now let's see if the Cavs here again trying to cut into this deficit. It has been a brutal second quarter. Cavs with the ball down 68-53, under a minute and a half to go. Mitchell picked up just beyond half court by Okoro, dribbling left around a screen. Now crosses over down left of the lane, trying to go through traffic, and he turns it over. Giddey the other way. Giddey at the left elbow behind the back pass. Jones back to Vucevic to Giddey. Giddey a three, left wing, in and out, no good. Mobley fighting for it and lost it out of bounds, or it actually goes out off of Isaac Okoro. And let's see, a minute six to go, second quarter, with the Cavs down by 15. Again, just a brutal second quarter defensively. I'm sure Coach Kenny Atkinson is ready to tear his hair out. Even if your shots aren't going down, you got to play better defense. Mobley, wide open three, up, wide open three, no good. And the rebound controlled by Jones. Gets it ahead. Giddey stops at the three-point arc, down low against Tyson. Vucevic pivots around him, around the rim, and in it goes from the right low block, 70-53. The Bulls by 17, under a minute to go, down to 41 seconds. Hunter gets it knocked away into the forecourt. Giddey dunks it home with two hands, and it's 72-53. This is getting ugly for the Cavs. 12 seconds between shot and game clock. With it, Hunter. Hunter dribbles to the foul line, down the lane, kicks it right wing three. Sam Merrill hits a triple, and the Cavs down 72-56. Shot clock is turned off. Down by 16. Down to 16 seconds and 15. In the forecourt, Williams hands it off. Gave it up to Dosunmu. Dosunmu dribbling left. Bounce pass Vucevic against Mobley. Spin move in the lane. Put it up. Block. Got it back. And an air ball. Rebound Jalen Tyson. And the buzzer sounds. We have finished quarter number two. It was ugly, folks. We're going to need to take a timeout and cleanse ourselves from all of that terrible play by your Cleveland Cavaliers. At the end of the first half, the score, the Chicago Bulls in control, 72. The Cleveland Cavaliers, 56. Bulls with a 16-point advantage. We will take a timeout, and we'll come back in a little bit here with halftime stats from Rocket Arena. You're tuned in to Going Nuclear CLE, your Cavs alternate play-by-play here on Playback TV.
Official Cavs merchandise, including jerseys.
Halftime at Rocket Arena. Ethan Greenberg here, Going Nuclear CLE, your Cavs alternate play-by-play here on Playback TV at Rocket Arena. The Cavaliers, Houston, we have a problem, except we're not in Houston. Cleveland, we have a problem. 43-24, the Bulls outscored the Cavaliers in quarter number 2, and I am not sure exactly how the Cavaliers right the ship. Certainly the shooting did not help the cause, and that'll certainly help things out as the Cavaliers had some good looks, but also the Cavaliers turning the ball over quite often. Let's take a look at the halftime statistics here. First, the team stats. For the Chicago Bulls, shooting 23 of 41, 56.1% from the field, 10 of 14 from beyond the three-point arc. That's good for 71.4%. Gonna be tough to battle that. From the foul line, 16 of 17 for the Bulls, 27 team rebounds, 5 offensive, 22 defensive, 17 assists, 6 steals, 3 blocked shots, 9 turnovers for the Bulls. And they've given up 11 points on those turnovers, 19 fast break points, 26 points in the paint. And the largest lead has been 19 for the Bulls. For the Cavaliers, 21 of 48 from the field. They've had 7 more shot attempts, but they are shooting just 43.8% from the field. 7 of 25 from the three-point arc. That's only 28%. It got better at the end, if you believe it or not. From the foul line, though, the Cavaliers only 7 of 10. They are being outscored by 9 from the foul stripe. The Cavaliers only have 15 team rebounds, out-rebounded by 12. 5 offensive, 10 defensive boards. 18 assists for the Cavaliers, 4 steals, 5 block shots, 7 turnovers for Cleveland, and that has been turned into 10 points by the Chicago Bulls. Just 7 fast break points for the Cavaliers, 24 points in the paint, and the Cavaliers have committed 12 personal fouls. The Cavs had a lead as large as 9, but again, the Chicago Bulls caught the Cavs early in the second quarter and zoomed right on by. Cavaliers in a little bit of trouble here, trailing 72-56. Let's go over and take a look at the individual stats. First, for the Chicago Bulls, Isaac Okoro in his return trip to Cleveland, 11 points in the first half, 3 boards, 2 assists. And would you believe it? He's shooting 3 of 3 from beyond the three-point arc. That was such a knock on Isaac Okoro. Defense is laid off of him. He just wasn't consistent enough. Shooting the ball, they often said, go ahead. We will lay off of you. You can have that shot all day, and never made them pay. Last year, he started the season well, then had an injury and never found it again. It just really stunk. Cavaliers trade him to Chicago. They get Lonzo Ball. And right now, Isaac Okoro is having the last laugh. Buzelis in the first half with just 4 points, 3 rebounds. He did have 3 turnovers. Vucevic with 4 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. Trey Jones, 5 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 steal. Josh Giddey leads the way for the Bulls, 13 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and 1 steal. Jalen Smith with 11 points off the bench, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists, as well as 1 blocked shot. Patrick Williams came in and made an instant impact. He has 8 points, along with 1 rebound, 1 assist. He is 2 of 3 from beyond the three-point arc, and I should mention Jalen Smith, 3 of 3. Julian Phillips in 4 minutes held scoreless, but did have 3 rebounds and a blocked shot. Kevin Huerter with 6 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 2 steals, and a blocked shot. And Dosunmu, 10 points, 1 rebound in his 11 minutes of action. Over on the Cavaliers side of things, just 2 players in double figures. DeAndre Hunter with 14 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, and 1 blocked shot. Jared Allen with 7 points, 2 boards, 1 assist, 1 steal, and 2 block shots. Evan Mobley, the only other player player in double figures with 16 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 block shot. Donovan Mitchell, an awful first half. 3 points, 1 rebound, 5 assists, 1 steal. He shot just 1 of 10 from the field, 0 of 5 from beyond the 3 point arc, and that's not going to cut it. Jalen Tyson with 2 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 2 block shots, and he has 2 personal fouls. Dean Wade back from the eye injury, and apparently his sight is not quite right. He has no points in 10 minutes, 2 rebounds, 1 steal. He is 0 of 3 from the field. All 3 shots were from beyond the 3 point arc, and they were some good looks. He just looked terrible. Lonzo Ball had last night off. In 12 minutes, he's got 2 points, 1 board, 2 assists. Sam Merrill in 14 minutes with 6 points with 1 rebound. He's got 6 assists. He's 2 of 5 from beyond the 3 point arc. Craig Porter Jr., he had a rough go of it. Came out in the second quarter off the bench and was just getting toasted. In 4 minutes, he had 1 assist, held scoreless, and during his time on the floor, minus 11. Tyrese Proctor with 6 points off the bench in 8 minutes, along with 1 rebound. And he had a pretty nice showing, but his time on the floor again was part of the group that just got murdered there in quarter number 2. Cavaliers again trail 72-56. Again, not looking great for the Cavaliers. Plenty of time left, though, in the ball game for the Cavaliers to potentially, of course, turn things around. Let's take a look here at the upcoming schedule for the Cavaliers. Tonight, again, taking on the Bulls, the Cavaliers will play 2 road games in a row at Miami. Monday night, they will be at Miami, 7:30. They'll have a day off and then play again on Wednesday night in Miami. Now, this is always going to be a lot of fun and fodder for the Cleveland radio host to talk about. Will there be a case of the South Beach flu? We shall see. The Cavs have got to remain focused. The weather hasn't turned quite crappy enough yet in Ohio, so maybe it won't be as bad as a late season trip to South Beach. But the Cavaliers will play 2 on the road, Monday and Wednesday in Miami. Then, right after the game in Miami, they have to fly to Toronto on the second night of a back-to-back. Or pardon me, they will come home. I take that back. They will come back, take on the Toronto Raptors. Thank goodness. Then on Saturday, next Saturday, a week from today, they will be taking on the Memphis Grizzlies. So after tonight, Monday, this week coming up, Miami Heat on Monday, Miami Heat on Wednesday, home Thursday night to the Raptors, and home Saturday night against the Memphis Grizzlies. The Cavaliers, actually, that is a long homestand. The game on Thursday against Toronto will be game number 1 of, let's see, it looks like 6 home games in a row. It'll be the Raptors, the Grizzlies, followed by the Bucks, the Rockets, the Pacers, and the Clippers. Cavaliers need to start reeling off some victories. They've won 3 in a row. They have got a long way to go here tonight. It's going to take Donovan Mitchell finding his shot. From around the league, the scoreboard is as such. In the fourth quarter, Dallas looking to hold off Washington late in the fourth quarter, leading by 6, 111-105. The 76ers lead the Toronto Raptors 99-96. The Atlanta Hawks up by 14 over the Lakers in the third, 77-63. Miami leads Portland 74-67 in the third quarter early. Also, third quarter action, the Spurs lead the Pelicans 71-63 in the first quarter. In Denver, the Nuggets up 16-14 over the Pacers. One more game to tip off tonight. The Clippers will host the Phoenix Suns, and the game has gone final between Dallas and Washington. The Mavericks defeat the Wizards 111-105. We'll take a brief timeout, and when we come back, we'll be ready for the second half of action. You are tuned in to Going Nuclear CLE, your Cavs alternate play-by-play here on Playback TV.
Okay, Cavalier fans, the first 24 minutes, forget about it. It's over. It's done with.
We will.
We go to the third quarter. Looks like I ran my mouth a long time there during halftime. Cavaliers again trailing 72-56. And I got to say, probably the only way they can turn this around, they've got to start hitting some shots and you got to play well at the defensive end. They have not done either of those things particularly well. The Chicago Bulls are feasting from beyond the 3-point arc. They are also having many, many attempts at the foul line. Cavs can't continue to put them there. It just seems ridiculous. The Cavs have done this in a number of games. Lots of fouls, lots of free throws for their opponents. But let's see what kind of energy they come out with in the third quarter. Cavs down 72-56. And now a discussion here before we get things underway. Donovan Mitchell chatting with the officials. And now we seem to have things squared away. In the third quarter, the Bulls will move from left to right, Cavs right to left. And we're ready to get things underway. Jalen Tyson in the backcourt, defending Giddey, Josh Giddey. And now what's going on here? Are we finally going to get things underway? More discussions. And now what? Uh-oh. Wait a second. We've got a problem out on the floor. I see a young man walking away with a beer. Who knows what's happening here? Let's see if we can find out. Oh, this ought to be interesting. Let's wait and find out from Joe Kennedy. He has again, he's got quite the flair. Now what? More discussion. So they are checking the level of the rim, and that is quite interesting. So now, wait a second. Here's the interesting thing, folks. They're going out to check the rim. It's the rim where the Cavs were shooting in the first half. Is this a conspiracy theory? I'd like to know. If you are watching, if you are in the chat, let us know what you think here because I would love to know. They are going to check to see if the rim is level and it's on the end of the floor where the Cavaliers were shooting in the first half. No, wait a second. Now we're seeing the officials come out in their meeting. Oh boy, let's see what's happening here. May they tighten the rim so tight that the ball goes skyrocketing every time it hits for the Chicago Bulls in the second half of this ball game. Again, Cavaliers trail 72-56. And this is just delaying the inevitable. It's going to be a late night here, Cavaliers. And now let's see. We've got the official coming over to the scorers table. Let's see if we've got any official word. Nope. Still Joe Kennedy talking to Kenny Atkinson. Kenny's, trying to figure out, oh, here's the ladder. Uh-oh, they're bringing out the ladder. Did they really need any help? Do the Bulls need to have a ladder out there for them? I think not. So this is hard work for the crew here on a Saturday night. So let's see what we've got going on. So while they are doing that during the timeout, I guess we are going to take one ourselves and wait and see what is going on after the timeout. The start of the third quarter has been delayed as there was issue with the rim where the Bulls will be shooting in the second half of action. Again, the Cavaliers struggled in the first half. They could not find their shot. I don't know if it had anything to do with the rim, but apparently the Bulls found fault in it. So my question is, when was there this issue? Why was this not, if there's an issue with it, why was it not discovered earlier? I would certainly love to know. Let's see if we can pick up any effects here, see if there's anything commentary wise from the FanDuel network and find out what's going on. Well, according to John Michael and Brad Doherty, they have in fact confirmed the basket is level. The Cavs just stink at shooting in the first half. Cavaliers trailing by 16. And to folks who are tuning in on TikTok, it does not show the live game here. You need to go to Playback TV, playback.tv/goingnuclearCLE. You can find the game if you have the NBA League Pass. You can find the game there. Three-pointer up, no good. Rebound by Donovan Mitchell. And here come the Cavaliers. Into the forecourt. Mitchell drives left of the lane, step through, put it up, put it in. Donovan Mitchell with a bucket, and the Cavaliers cut it to 72-58. They need more of that. Giddy to Vucevic. Vucevic, the bounce pass on the left wing. Back to Giddy. Giddy around a screen, driving left of the lane on Tyson. Shot up, no good. Tap, no good. Rebound underneath. And Jalen Tyson snares the rebound. Up ahead to Mitchell. Mitchell driving into the lane. Bumps it up fender. Lays it up, no good. Tapped out to Mobley. Mobley to Mitchell. Right sideline, driving baseline, hangs in the air. No shot. They whistle it on the floor. But Donovan Mitchell is trying to get things underway and get his game going. Again, if you are tuned in on TikTok, you are watching me, go to the playback.tv/goingnuclearCLE and you can check in for video there. Inbound to Jared Allen, right wing. Allen gives it to DeAndre Hunter around a screen with a defender on his back, floating. The shot up, no good. Gets his own rebound. Put it up, put it in from left of the basket. And the Cavaliers within 12, down 72-60. In the forecourt, Vucevic to Giddy. Giddy right of the circle, gets it back. Now to the right wing after a screen. Up top it goes, dribbling down into the lane. A near slip there as Trey Jones penetrated. Now the pass out kick, right corner three up. No good by Buzelis, and the Cavaliers with it down by 12. Mobley into the forecourt with a left hand between the circles, guarded by Buzelis, dribbles with the right hand, driving right in the lane, floating off the glass and in, and he's fouled and will go to the line for the three-point play, and the Cavaliers are back within 10. The score, Chicago 72, the Cavaliers 62, a timeout on the floor called by the Bulls. 10:19 to go, third quarter. When we come back, Evan Mobley will try to complete the three-point play. You're tuned in to Going Nuclear CLE, your Cavs alternate play-by-play here on Playback TV. During the timeout, the in-arena entertainment they did, apparently lie detectors, talking to the players on the Cavaliers. Ahmad Crump interviewing. They had someone checking the lie detector, the polygraph, asking about washing their feet. Quite frankly, I'm disgusted. The Cavaliers on an early run, a 6-0 spurt to start quarter number 3. And at the line will be Evan Mobley out of the timeout, trailing now 72-62. Again, folks, if you are listening right now and you are over on TikTok, if you are on X, if you are on the YouTube, if you do not have the video of the game, you can go to Playback TV. If you have an NBA League Pass, you can then get the video there, or if you want to sync up the alternate play-by-play with your TV feed, you can do so. Mobley with a free throw completes the 3-point play, make it 72-63. With it is Giddey. Giddey guarded by Tyson. Now the switch. Hunter picks him up. Back to Vucevic. A triple. No good. Rebound. Box out. Evan Mobley. Mobley ahead to Tyson. Tyson pushes ahead. Hangs in the air. Right wing. Mobley thought about a three. Drives lane. Put it up with a right hand. Put it in. Evan Mobley and the Cavaliers within 7-72-65. Trey Jones gives it to Vucevic. Vucevic to Giddey, high on the left, into the lane. Oh, and is that a travel? Yes, it is. Trey Jones was not sure what he was going to do and then gets called for the travel as the defender stepped up. Turnover by the Chicago Bulls. Cavaliers down 72-65. Chance to cut into the deficit further. Mobley near the top of the key, 3-point arc. Right wing up top. Jalen Tyson left of the circle. 3. Buries it. Jalen Tyson with a triple. And the Cavaliers are within 4, 72-68. Driving to the foul stripe and kicking it to Coro was Jones. And a whistle and a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. 9:22 to go here in the third. Cavaliers, a 12-0 run to start the third, down by 4. Is this a Cavalanche? I don't know. Dosunmu back into the ball game for the Bulls. He had a great first half. Giddey on the left wing. Pass tipped in the air. Vucevic picks it up, and then he knocks down Jalen Tyson, who was going after the ball. The offensive foul on Vucevic. The ball got knocked in the air. Vucevic had it. Tyson coming up behind him, and he stuck his ample rear end into Tyson and knocked him to the ground. Mobley in the forecourt with a right hand, right in the lane, right mid post, backing in, turning, kicking, left corner. Hunter, 3, up, no good. Rebound flying in. Isaac Okoro. Okoro into the forecourt. Gets by defenders. Layup, good by Vucevic over Allen. Make it 74-68. To stop the run by the Cavs. Mitchell dribbles right against Okoro, driving right mid post, spinning out, gave it to Hunter. Hunter right of the lane, floating off the glass, no good. Allen the rebound, gives it to Mobley. Mobley lay it up and lay it in with the left hand. And the Cavaliers trail 74-70. Dosunmu into the forecourt, right of the circle to Vucevic. Back to Dosunmu, gets by Mobley, lay it up with the right hand, lay it in. Make it 76-70. Good quick first step by Dosunmu. Mobley into the forecourt, right wing. Mobley gives it Hunter. Top of the key, wide open 3. Buries it. DeAndre Hunter with a triple. And the Cavaliers are within 3. Into the forecourt with the Bulls. Dosunmu, top of the key, looking for help. Dribbles right, gets a screen. Guarded by Mitchell. Out it goes Giddey on the left wing. Giddey guarded by Tyson. Giddey dribbles left. On the sideline to the baseline, kicking it out. Dosunmu got it over a 3, up a 3, good. And let's see who got that for. It's Patrick Williams with another triple, and it's back to 6 in favor of the Bulls. Mobley dribbles left, driving in the lane. Whistle, foul on Giddey. Giddey complaining to the official. But the official not having any of it. 79-73, Bulls on top by 6. The foul on Giddey. Cavs will inbound, sideline left. In the forecourt, Mitchell to Mobley. Mobley outside the 3-point arc, hands it off Hunter. Hunter dribbles left, backing up outside the 3-point arc, holding the ball over his head, gave it to Allen. And wait, whistle, and we've got a foul. Looks like a foul away from the ball. They're going to get Dasumu. Dasumu with a foul. And early foul trouble for the Chicago Bulls here in quarter number 3. And it's going to get to the Cavs to the stripe. Early in the quarter, they've got to take advantage of it. Inbound to Allen. Allen to Mitchell. Mitchell, pump fake, dribbles to the left hand. Step back from the left elbow, extended, no good. And the rebound to Giddey. Here come the Bulls to Dasumu in the right sideline. Out to Giddey. Giddey, right wing. Dribbles by Mobley, floats. Shot no good. Are they going to get Mobley or Hunter on the reach? And will it be on the floor or is it a shooting foul? Looks like they're going to call it a shooting foul. And let's see here. I think they're going to get it on Mobley. They will. Getting to the line, he'll shoot 2. Now the Bulls, they are trying to withstand this run. The lead is now 6. 2 shots coming to the stripe here for Giddey. 7:14 to go in the third. Line to the right. First free throw up. First free throw good. Make it 80-73. One more coming at the stripe. Dean Wade into the game. Lonzo Ball enters the game. Donovan Mitchell going to take a seat. One more coming to the line for Giddey. Allen also heads to the bench. Line to the right. Giddey free throw up. Giddey free throw rattles it home. Good. Make it 81-73. The lead back to 8. Cavs have trimmed it to 3, but it's back out to 8. Ball with a right hand, dribbles right around a screen from Mobley, loses the ball, but Dean Wade comes up with it on the right wing. Dribbles with the left hand to Hunter. Hunter going to drive the lane into traffic, goes up and knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Bulls. They say Isaac Okoro. I'm looking here. Looks like he is the one who blocked the shot out of bounds. Down by 8. Ball inbounds right wing. Hunter, a 3, up a 3, good. And that'll make it 81-76. Cavaliers within 5. Dasumu at the right elbow to Vucevic and back to Dasumu. Dribbles left around the screen. Driving to the foul stripe with ball on him. Into the paint to Vucevic. Kicking it out to Okoro to Dasumu. Down to 9 to shoot. Vucevic to Okoro to the back door. Lay it up, lay it in. Too easy. Isaac Okoro make it 83-76 Bulls. Mobley right of the circle. Dribbles right to Lonzo Ball. Ball underneath looking for Dean Wade. Knocked out of bounds by Isaac Okoro. 6:23 to go here in the third. The score is 83-76. The Bulls lead it by 7. Cavaliers will inbound. 11 on the shot clock. And let's see, there's some more discussion on the floor. Ball to inbound baseline, right of the basket, looking. Still looking. Got it, Mobley, right wing. Mobley against Vucevic to Hunter. Hunter hesitates, backs it outside the 3-point arc, down to 5 to shoot. Crossover! Giddey falls to the floor and he slams it home! What a move by DeAndre Hunter! And it is now 83-78. Cavaliers back within 5. He broke the ankles of Josh Giddey, and he's limping to the bench, and a timeout called on the floor by the Chicago Bulls. 6:03 to go in quarter number 3. Cavaliers trail now 83-78. We'll take a timeout. You are tuned in to Going Nuclear CLE, your Cavs alternate play-by-play here on Playback TV. Out of the timeout, 6:03 to go. Cavaliers have cut the deficit to 5, 83-78, outscoring the Bulls in quarter number 3, 22-11. Before the timeout, DeAndre Hunter with a nasty crossover dribble and literally kind of broke the ankle of Josh Giddey. He twisted his right ankle, falls to the floor. Hunter flies to the basket and flushes it home with two hands. Out of the timeout, Bulls with the ball, leading by 5. Dosunmu gives it up, now gets it back. Looks like the Cavs may be going to a little bit of a zone here. Now the bounce pass, Vucevic. Shot no good, rebound, and Okoro had it. It was knocked away momentarily. Now what? They're going to call a foul on Dean Wade. That'll be a side out for the Chicago Bulls. 5:50 to go here in the third. Wade, he's not had a great game in his first game back after suffering an eye injury. Oh, and I see it on the replay. Clearly, Wade had the arm of Okoro. Jones gives it up to Dosunmu to the baseline in traffic, kicking it out. Jones triple, no good. Rebound, Lonzo Ball. Ball into the forecourt. Mobley on the left wing needs help. Gives it up to Ball, who's the ball handler to the right sideline. Hunter step back three, right wing, no good. Would have brought the house down there. Bring it ahead into the forecourt as Jones penetrate, put it off the glass, no good. Rebound comes out in another opportunity. Left wing three, no good for the Bulls, and the rebound controlled by Evan Mobley. Up to Merrill. Merrill between the legs, left wing, gave it up to Mobley. Now Merrill to the hoop, put it up with the left hand, put it in on the one hand George Gervin special. Getting around the defender, Herter, lay it up late in, and Lonzo Ball fouls him. What are you doing, Lonzo? You got beat off the dribble, then you give him the harm. That'll make it 85-80. What a beautiful move on the other end by Sam Merrill on the give and go with Evan Mobley. 85-80 at the line is Kevin Herter, a 90% foul shooter. Line to the right. Free throw up. Free throw no good. Cavaliers down by 5 into the forecourt. Right wing. Merrill, stop, pop. 3 no good from the right wing. Cavs trail by 5. Trying to climb this mountain. Into the forecourt with it is Jones. Jones on the roll. Back to Smith. To the left wing, losing the ball was, I believe, let's see, is that Patrick Williams? And I believe it was. Williams lost the ball, but it went out off the Cavs. 4:37 to go in the third. 85-80, Bulls with the lead and the ball. Inbounding is Jones from the corner. Goes in deep. Got it to Dosunmu. Dosunmu guarded by Hunter. Dribbles with the right hand into the lane. Over! Wade blocked it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Chicago Bulls. Dean Wade with a block on Dosunmu says, "Get that shot out of my neighborhood." What a play there by Dean Wade. Cavaliers down by 5 here in quarter number 3. And let's see what's going on here if we have some substitutions. Check the lineup. Donovan Mitchell back into the ball game along with Jared Allen. Mitchell goes left through defenders in the lane. Stops, cut off, spinning, needs help. Out the ball in the left wing. Ball, Mitchell, 3 right of the circle. Buries it. Donovan Mitchell with a triple. And the Cavaliers are within 2. We're just over 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Into the forecourt. With it is Jones. Dribbles left. Now gets by Ball to the lane. Loses the ball. Dean Wade gets it ahead to Mitchell. Chance for the Cavs to tie or take the lead. In the corner, right corner 3. Too strong. And the rebound controlled by, I believe, that's going to be Herter. Through the defense into the forecourt to the left wing. Backs it out. Dribbles. Runs over Sam Merrill. No whistle. Got it down low and stuffing it home is Jalen Smith. 87-83. Bulls lead is 4. And with that, we have a timeout on the floor. 3:40 to go here in the third. The score, Chicago 87, Cleveland 83. You're tuned in to Going Nuclear CLE, your Cavs alternate play-by-play here on Playback TV. Ahmad Crump getting the crowd into this here from Rocket Arena. Cavaliers trail 87-83. They are down by 4. They have cut this deficit, which was 16 at the half, down to 4. Lonzo Ball, left wing, guarded by Giddey, who's back out on the floor. Apparently, okay, he rolled his ankle on defense against DeAndre Hunter. Back to Mitchell, down to 5 to shoot. Mitchell, stop, pop, 3, no! Donovan Mitchell with another triple, and the Cavaliers back within 1, 87-86. Jones dribbles with the right hand, guarded by Lonzo Ball. Out to Jalen Smith. Smith gets it to a Herder who misses the bunny. Thought defense was coming over. Allen ahead of the pack, floating through the air. Whistle and a foul on Jalen Smith. And the Cavaliers down 87-86 with 2:56 to go here, or 2:57 to go here in the third. And Jared Allen at the line. Chance to give the Cavs the lead here, trailing by 1. Allen at the line to the left, right-handed free throw shooter, bends the knees, the shot is up, and no good. He clanked that one. One more coming to the stripe, chance to tie. Cavs down 87-86. They have made such a great comeback here in the third quarter. Line to the left, Allen bends the knees, shot up, shot, good. And we are tied at 87 with under 3 to go here in quarter number 3. We got a brand new ball game. Into the forecourt, Giddey. Giddey picked up by Wade, hounded, got a bounce pass off to Smith. Smith guarded by Allen, out to Jones. Jones dribbling with the right hand with Merrill on the hip. Splits 2 defenders, lay it up, lay it in with the right hand, make it 89-87. Bulls on top. Mitchell into the forecourt on the right wing. Picked up by Herder. Got around the defense. Top of the key, 3, and Mitchell hit another one. And the Cavaliers lead at 90-89. Into the forecourt. Here comes Buzelis. Left wing 3, Giddey, too strong. Rebound, Donovan Mitchell. Cavs with the ball in the 1-point lead. Into the forecourt. Merrill to Mitchell. Mitchell, a 3, heat check. No good. Rebound tapped in the air and controlled by the Chicago Bulls. Here comes Herder. Herder accelerates, stopping, cut up by Allen, nowhere to go in the low block, kicks it out to Giddey. Giddey on the right wing against Ball, gets by Ball, shot up, no good, rebound, tapped and controlled by Giddey. Another 3 attempt up, and this one no good, rebound, Lonzo Ball. The shot missed on the left wing there. Into the forecourt, ahead to Allen, underneath, put it up, oh, he was underneath the hoop and lays it up with the right hand off the glass and in from underneath the basket, and the Cavaliers lead at 92-89. Jones with a right hand, flies in, shot no good, runs into Lonzo Ball, a collision in midair, and going to the line for 2 shots is going to be Trey Jones. What a play by Jared Allen. He's standing underneath the basket. He's so tall, just reaches up and lays it off the glass and in with his right hand. Nice shot by the Cavaliers. And they are on top here in quarter number 3. They have climbed the mountain, 92-89. Free throw up, free throw good by Trey Jones. Make it 92-90 with one more coming to the stripe with 1:24 to go in the third. Cavs have exerted a lot of energy here. Let's see if they've got anything left in the tank. Line to the right, Jones again ready. Free throw up, free throw good. Make it 92-91. Cavs lead is 1. Donovan Mitchell crosses the timeline into the forecourt. Picked up near half court. Now a double team. Gets it to Allen. Allen going to drive the lane. Goes into the lane. Goes up. Whistle and a foul. I think they're going to get Giddey, and that's going to send Jared Allen to the line. Allen with some nice effort here in quarter number 3. Allen will go to the line. He will have 2 shots. 92-91 Cavaliers by 1. Line to the left, Allen bends the knees. The shot is up. The shot is good. Make it 93-91. One more coming to the stripe. Allen waits for the ball from the official. Deep breath. Leading 93-91. Free throw up. Free throw rattles out. No good. And the rebound to Giddey. Bulls with the ball. Down by 2. Getting into the forecourt. Off to the left wing. Jones back to Giddey, middle of the floor to Smith at the foul stripe. Smith pitches it back to Giddey. Giddey needs help. Got it to Jones. Flying to the hole over the defender. No good. Oh, rebound put back up and in by Jalen Smith. Make it 93 apiece. Under a minute to go here in the third. Tied at 93. Mitchell going to go right. Driving. Gets by a defender. Loses the ball. Kicks it to Wade in the left corner. Wade back to Merrill. Down to 12 to shoot. Into the post. It's Allen. Allen gets it knocked away from behind. Good defense. Here comes Giddey. They've got numbers. Giddey in traffic. Kicks it left wing. Smith 3 up good. Jalen Smith with a triple. And he's got another one. The Bulls back on top. 96-93. So turnover converted there. Bad break for the Cavs. Mitchell in the forecourt. 7 seconds between game clock and shot clock. Mitchell dribbles right around a screen. Switch on defense. Down to 5 to shoot. On the right sideline, throws it up. A whistle, and they are going to call a foul, but I don't think they're going to call it a shooting foul. It is in the bonus. That's going to send Donovan Mitchell to the foul stripe as Herter was all over Donovan Mitchell on the right sideline. Mitchell will go to the stripe. 96-93. Mitchell line to the left, taking a deep breath. Had a great third quarter thus far. See if he can complete it. Benzani's the free throw up. The free throw good. Make it 96-94 with 11 and a half seconds left to go in quarter number 3. One more coming to the stripe for Donovan Mitchell. Again, how much more do the Cavaliers have in the tank? It's 96-94 with one more coming at the stripe. And let's see, we've got substitutions. Dean Wade, Jalen Tyson, Evan Mobley at the line as Donovan Mitchell line to the left. Allen sits down. One more at the stripe. Mitchell bends the knees. Shot is up. Shot is good. 96-95, 1 point game. Giddey in the backcourt against Wade. Down to 8 seconds. Dribbling. Down to 5. Forecourt. Crossing the timeline. Picked up by Wade. Or by Merrill. Then Wade commits a ridiculous foul out on the floor against Trey Jones. And let's see here. I know Kenny Atkinson is not exactly happy with the call. I think that's going to send Trey Jones to the line, and it will. With 0.8 of a second left here in quarter number 3, a ridiculous foul by Dean Wade. A little bit too physical for my liking, that far away from the basket with the offensive player back to the basket. A terrible play. Just terrible fundamentals. Line to the right, it's going to be Trey Jones. 2 shots. 96-95 in favor of the Bulls. Line to the right. Free throw up, free throw good by Jones. Make it 97-95. And Lonzo Ball will come in, I guess, for rebounding purposes. And Evan Mobley going to take a trip to the bench. 0.8 of a second left here. Don't want to allow any kind of a miss turn into a putback. Take that back. It's Lonzo Ball. They're saying he comes over Dean Wade. Merrill, Tyson, Ball. 3 in the paint, trying to rebound. Free throw up, free throw good. Make it 98-95. Ball chucks it deep. Mobley gets it. Falling down. Wait. Do we have a whistle and a foul? Did that occur? Yes, it did. Oh, my gosh. Are you kidding me, folks? The Hail Mary to Evan Mobley catches the pass and gets fouled on his way to the bucket before the clock expires. And Evan Mobley will go to the stripe, and he will shoot 2. Down by 3, 0.1 of a second left to go. I think that's even more egregious than the Dean Wade foul. Bends the knees. The shot is up. The shot is good. Make it 98-96. One more coming to the stripe for Mobley. Mobley, one more coming to the line. Down by 2. Line to the left. Bends the knees. The shot is up. Left it way short in the rebound to Giddey. And that will end a very exciting quarter number 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. The score at the end of 3, Chicago 98, Cleveland 96. We'll take a timeout. You're tuned in to Going Nuclear CLE, your Cavs alternate play-by-play here on Playback TV. All right, folks. Hope you are buckled in. We are headed to the fourth quarter. Cavaliers and the Chicago Bulls in a battle here from Rocket Arena. Cleveland trailing 98-96 with a great third quarter of action, outscoring Chicago 40-26. Open the third quarter. Mitchell will have it. He's going to be trapped on a blitz. Now they back out of it. Mobley, right sideline, a three. No good, and a rebound controlled by the Chicago Bulls. Here comes Giddey into the forecourt. Giddey with it. Pitches it back. Jalen Smith to Giddey. Giddey gets it taken away. Jalen Smith on the takeaway to the basket. Stops. Throws it up, off the glass and in. Hesitated, and we are tied at 98. Jalen Tyson, good body control. Into the forecourt, left wing. Giving it back, and let's see. Dribbling with a right hand and backing up. That looks like Dosunmu. Dosunmu to the right corner. Gave it to Smith. Back to Dosunmu. Dosunmu on the right wing against Mobley to Giddey. Giddey stops at the top of the key. Throws it to the right sideline. Knocked out of bounds by Tyrese Proctor. 3.4 on the shot clock. Inbounding from the far sideline will be the Chicago Bulls. Isaac Okoro back into the game, replacing Trey Jones. Buzelis, Okoro, and now what do we have here? Nope, Buzelis going to sub out Herter into the game. From the far sideline, left wing, Giddey got it in. Dosunmu in the lane, shot up. Off the iron, no good. And now, wait a second here. We've got a whistle, shot clock violation. After the whistle, Jalen Smith got it, but now there's a discussion on the floor. What happened here? Oh boy, Billy Donovan looking on, giving that gum a workout. Shot went up, and I don't know that it hit the iron. Let's see on another replay. It was after the buzzer had sounded. Let's see if I can tune in and find out what the discussion is. Now, what happens here? And still discussing it. It is difficult to say whether that hit the iron or not on the replay. Billy Donovan So they now say that it did hit the rim. Cavs catch a break because Jalen Smith was wide open underneath the basket for an easy layup. Inbounding far sideline, they get it into Dosunmu for the Bulls. Smith has it. Looking for the cutter to Sumu. Can't get it to him. Out to Giddy. Down to 5 to shoot. Down the lane. The floater. No good. Rebound in the air. Tapped and controlled by Tyson. Tyson to Mitchell. Mitchell hesitates. Down the lane. Through contact. Misses. Dean Wade crushes it home on the follow with a dunk. And the Cavaliers lead it by a score of 100-98. Into the forecourt. Giddy. Picked up by Wade to the right sideline. Oh, a triple up and a triple good. And Herter hurts the Cavs, taking a 101-100 lead for the Bulls. Mobley, right wing, hesitates. Cross court to the left corner to Proctor. Proctor picked up by Dosunmu. Back to Mobley. Mobley. Mitchell wants it. Mitchell's got it. Bounce pass to Mobley. Right corner, Tyson. Wade, 3, no good. Rebound fought for. Great look by the Cavs. You got to make those. Down by 1, under 10 to go in the fourth. With it is Herter. Herter passes left, got it. Giddy now. Giddy behind a screen, dancing back there. Mobley now picks him up in the corner, driving with it. And Herter fouled. They're going to say a foul on the floor there on Dean Wade. Dean Wade having a tough go of it. Had a nice follow dunk off of a miss by Mitchell, but then bricked the wide open 3. 101-100 with 9:43 to go. And into the ball game, Lonzo Ball replaces Jalen Tyson. Now they say his substitutions for Dean Wade. Right wing Herter gets by Proctor. Floater from the baseline with a right hand. Good. Make it 103-100 into the forecourt. Proctor with it, down by 3. Proctor hands it Mitchell. Mitchell on the left sideline, a 3. Buries it. Donovan Mitchell with a triple, and we're tied at 103. Into the forecourt, Dosunmu. Dosunmu to Giddy. Giddy dribbles left on the roll. No, he's going to keep it. Backing it on Tyson. Backing. Flips it out top to Herter. Herter against Mitchell to Giddy. Guarded by Tyson. Giddy behind screens, now against Ball, beats him, kicks it, and what do we have? A whistle and a foul on the floor, way outside, and Kenny Atkinson says, "Are you kidding me?" He is not happy with that whistle. Foul on Lonzo Ball. 14 on the shot clock, 9:03 on the game clock, fourth quarter. And I'm watching the replay. I don't know what they called there. Is Kenny going to challenge it? He won a challenge earlier in the ball game. I just couldn't see it from the angle, the television angle. Well, no challenge. Giddy with it, high on the left at the left point. Gets it to, look like Herter to Vucevic. Vucevic back to Giddy. Giddy, a long triple block, no good. Rebound and a whistle on the floor. And whoa, what is going on here? Proctor, I believe, he's going to get called for the loose ball foul. Another early foul on the Cavs. Let's see what the count is here. That was a tough spot with Herter, as Herter is definitely got a size advantage there. At least he looks like a bulkier player. Tyrese Proctor with the foul. DeAndre Hunter back into the game. Kevin Herter checks out for the Bulls. But Hunter back in. Let's see if he can light a fire for the Cavaliers as they try to pull this one through. Tied at 103. Inbound to Giddy. Giddy picked up by Tyson. Dribbles left. Up top it comes. Williams guarded by Hunter. Back to Giddy. Down to 6 to shoot. The switch. Hunter knocks it away. Giddy recovering, turning, throwing it up. Off the iron. No good. A mistimed jump there by Williams. And then it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers with the ball. Tied at 103 with 8:35 to go and counting in the fourth. Evan Mobley into the forecourt. Accelerates down the lane. Put it up with the right hand. No good. And a rebound. And ahead it comes. Giddy knocked away by Lonzo Ball. And the ball will remain with the Chicago Bulls. 8:24 to go here in the fourth quarter. Tied at 103. Giddy to the bench for the Bulls. Giddy really has not had a great game tonight. Mobley to the bench for the Cavaliers. Cavs and Bulls tied at 103. Out top, pass to Vucevic, a three, no good. Long rebound, tapped in the air and controlled by Tyrese Proctor. Ahead it comes, Allen underneath, shot up, may have been blocked. On the loose ball, Vucevic gets it ahead into the forecourt. Bulls have it, and we're tied at 103. Great defense there by the Bulls. Vucevic gave it up, high on the left with it. And hesitating and driving to the hole is Okoro. The reverse layup, an air ball, a whistle, and a foul called on Jared Allen. That's going to send Isaac Okoro to the stripe for two shots. Vucevic, again, great defense as Jared Allen was wide open underneath. Vucevic made up ground, and Allen did not get the shot to go. Headed to the stripe is Okoro. Okoro, two shots at the line. Tied at 103, line to the right. First free throw up, first free throw good. Make it 104, 103. Now Sam Merrill into the game. He will replace, let's see who he replaces there. I believe he replaces Jalen Tyson. One more at the stripe here for Okoro. Okoro has had a quiet second half. Hits that one, completes the pair, and it's 105, 103. Cavs down by two with the ball. Lonzo Ball into the forecourt to Allen. Allen gives it to Hunter. Hunter around a screen on the right wing. Double teamed. Cross court ball, left corner. Proctor, three. No good. And the rebound to Dosunmu behind his back into the forecourt, accelerating down the lane through contact. Scoop shot with the right hand and the finger rolling in. Make it 107, 103. Cavs can't let this run get out of hand. Ball to Hunter on the right wing. Double teamed through traffic outside. Proctor, three, no good. And here come the Bulls, and here go the Cavs. Into the forecourt, Dosunmu lay it up, no good. Rebound controlled by DeAndre Hunter. Ahead to Proctor. Proctor to Allen. Allen will wait for help, looking for Merrill. Now he's going to dribble into the lane, push shot, right hand, left it short. Cavs in a bit of a funk right now, and they are in danger. Whistle, foul away from the ball. DeAndre Hunter grabbed Vucevic as he was going through the lane. And that is going to send Vucevic. I believe that may put the Cavs over the limit. DeAndre Hunter not happy with the call. And let's see. We'll wait and find out on the other side of the timeout. 6:56 to go here in quarter number 4. Bulls lead at 107, 103. You're tuned into Going Nuclear CLE, your Cavs alternate play-by-play here on Playback TV.
Your local Toyota dealers make a game-winning play on a new Toyota now at buyatoyota.com.
Cavalier fans, it's the fourth quarter.
Out of the timeout. The Cavaliers trailing right now 107-103. Right before the break, there was a whistle and a foul on DeAndre Hunter as he grabbed Vucevic. Vucevic was running down the floor across the paint. Cavaliers have grabbed the lead here in the third quarter, but the Chicago Bulls are on a run, leading by 4. Donovan Mitchell, much better second half, 16 points. He's up to 19 in total, 4 or 5 from beyond the three-point arc. Here in the second half, he was 0 for 5 in the first half. It was a disgusting first half for our man Donovan Mitchell. Cavaliers trailing by 4. Again, out of the timeout, it was a foul. Vucevic to shoot 2 in the bonus. Free throw up. No good. Off the front of the iron. One more coming to the stripe for Vucevic. Cavaliers desperately need to stem the tide here. Line to the right. Vucevic shot good. 108-103. Ball, Hunter, Merrill, Mitchell, Allen for the Cavaliers. Ball gives it to Allen. Allen to Hunter. Hunter, step back 3. No good. Whistle, foul. Away from the, I believe it's going to be away from the ball on Williams. And let's see, are they going to call this again? I think, yes, he hooked Jared Allen and gave him the old do-si-do. Cavs limb out from the near sideline. Hunter into Allen, middle of the floor. Allen trying to get it to Mitchell and now does. 8 to shoot. Mitchell to Merrill. Down to 5 to shoot. Gives it back. Mitchell. Right wing. Fall away 3. No good. And Hunter can't get to it. And do we have a whistle and a foul here on Hunter on the rebound? Fighting with Isaac Okoro. Oh, goodness gravy. You got to be kidding me here. 25 of 28 from the line for the Bulls, 13 of 19 for the Cavs from the stripe. That's going to send Isaac Okoro to the stripe. At the other end, as the Cavs are over the limit, this is crazy. This is exactly what happened in the first half. I don't understand what the Cavs are doing out there. It's a bit ridiculous. Relying on that 3. Isaac Okoro, 2 at the line. Free throw up, free throw, rattled home good. Make it 109-103. Cavs down by 6 all of a sudden. That's not that big of a deficit, especially the way this game is being played. And Evan Mobley in for Lonzo Ball. Thank goodness. Line to the right. 109-103. Okoro. Bends a knee. Shot up, shot good. Make it 110-103. Cavaliers down by 7. Mitchell will bring it into the forecourt. Cavs need some offense in a hurry. Allen at the top of the three-point arc to Merrill. Merrill around a screen. Into the lane. Floater up. No good. Got his own. Underneath in traffic. Back out. 3. Up. 3. Good. No, a 2 by Donovan Mitchell from the right wing. Good effort by Sam Merrill. Make it 110-105. Dasuma to Vucevic. Left sideline. Now back to Vucevic. Gets away from Allen, the floater with a right hand. Up and good from left of the lane. Make it 112-105. Under 6 to go. Cavs down by 7. Donovan Mitchell left of the lane around the defender. Whistle, foul. And that is on Okoro. 5:44 to go. Here in quarter number 4. Cavs down by 7. They gave themselves a fighting shot with the third quarter comeback, but now down by 7. Do they have enough in the tank to claw back once again and get over the top? Merrill receives a pass on the inbounds. Around a screen from Mobley. Stops, gives it up. Mobley fumbled the ball. Mobley left of the lane. Outside the paint. Mobley backing in. The size defense. Kicks it right wing. A 3. Tyson. Good! Jalen Tyson with a 3 from the right wing, and it's 112-108. Merrill on the defense. In the backcourt against Jones. Got it up to Vucevic. Vucevic. Bounce pass to Williams. Williams left of the lane. Cut off. Back out Vucevic. Down to 10 to shoot. Vucevic gave it up. With it is Herter. Herter against Mobley, turnaround, Vucevic, no good. Rebound by Jalen Tyson. Tyson gives it up to Mobley across the timeline into the forecourt. Pass to Hunter on the left wing, guarded by Vucevic. Hunter to Merrill, stolen. Coming down the other way, laying it up and laying it in is Kevin Herter. Make it 114 to 108. A 6-point game. Bad turnover for the Cavs. Bounce pass to Merrill. Merrill gave it up. Mitchell. Mitchell going to drive the lane, left of the lane, backing it out, prodding the defense. Mitchell got it back. Now needs to get help. Gave it up to Hunter. Down to 10 to shoot. Hunter on the right wing. Accelerates. Kicks it. Left wing. 3. Tyson buries it. Jalen Tyson with another triple on the assist from Hunter. And the Cavaliers are within 3 at 114-111. Into the forecourt. Williams to Vucevic. Vucevic waiting for help. Hands it off to Jones. Around a screen. Jones picked up by Merrill in the paint. Herter backing in. Turning. Fading. No good. Rebound. Donovan Mitchell. Ahead to Hunter. Hunter into the forecourt, hesitates, slows it down, left of the circle. Hunter with a right hand between the circles. Hunter holding on to it, down to 13, waiting for Mobley. Dribbles left, down the lane. Stop, pop, elbow, jumper, good by DeAndre Hunter, and it's back to a 1-point game. Under 4 to go, 114-113. Bulls with the ball in a 1-point lead. Dribbling right is Jones, down the lane, dishes it off, laying it up and laying it in is Isaac Okoro. Makes it 116-113. Okoro having a great night for himself. Merrill into the forecourt to Mobley. 3:20 to go. Mobley thought about a 3, gave it up to Mitchell. Mitchell dribbling left of the circle. Kicks it Merrill to the right sideline. Tyson in the lane. Floater. Put it up. Put it in. Jalen Tyson having himself a fourth quarter here. 116-115 in favor of the Bulls with the ball. Jones with it near half court. Picked up by Merrill. Dribbling left. Left of the lane. Lost it. Oh, no. Are they going to call a foul? Are you kidding me? A whistle and a foul. Who are they going to get? Sam Merrill? Oh, wow. A timeout on the floor. 2:57 to go in the ball game. Don't go anywhere. The score, the Chicago Bulls 116, the Cleveland Cavaliers 115. You are tuned in to Going Nuclear CLE, your Cavaliers alternate play-by-play here on Playback TV. .257 to go in the fourth quarter. Chicago on top 116-115. DeAndre Hunter with 26. Evan Mobley, 24. Donovan Mitchell, 21. Over on the Bulls side on the floor, Isaac Okoro with 19 points on 5 of 6 from the field, 3 of 3 from beyond the three-point arc, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. What a night for Isaac Okoro in his return to Cleveland after being traded in the offseason. Cavaliers down by 1. They have fought back time and time again in the second half. 5 lead changes, 7 ties. Largest lead, 19 for the Bulls, 9 for the Cavs, each team with 1 challenge remaining. Out of the timeout, it's 2 shots at the line for Trey Jones. Foul was on Merrill. Line to the right. Jones free throw up and good. Make it 117, 115. One more at the stripe for Trey Jones. Cavs at worst will be down 3 here. Line to the right. Trey Jones. Right-handed free throw shooter. Bends the knees. The shot is up and good. Cavaliers with Mobley, Hunter, Merrill, Mitchell, and Tyson on the floor. Tyson having a good fourth quarter. Merrill defended at half court, whistle and a foul. And let's see that foul on Jones. Not sure how many that is on the Bulls and see whether they are over the limit. It does not appear that they are. They are not yet. Cavaliers on the inbound far sideline, 16 on the shot clock. Mitchell from the far sideline, right wing in front of the scorers table, got it into Hunter. Hunter dribbles left around a screen from Mobley on the bounce to Mobley. Backing in, kicks out. Hunter pump fake, dribble drive back to Mobley. Mobley against Giddey, down to 6 to shoot. Mobley in the lane, through the defender, put it up, left it short. On the rebound, Giddey stepped out of bounds. And he is over with the official. He wants a foul call. Giddey is hot over there. They let the physicality go off the miss by Mobley. And I got to agree, quite frankly, there was a hand in the cookie jar, but a turnover by Giddey. Cavaliers will have it back on the inbound. Merrill to Hunter, down to 20 to shoot. Hunter, step up 3, a brick, no good, and the rebound control by Vucevic. 3-point lead and the ball for the Bulls. Just over 2 minutes to go. Giddey gave it up to Jones, guarded by Merrill, penetrates with a right hand, shot off the glass, no good. Tip, and now a whistle and a foul on. Are they going to get Merrill here? And that's going to send Jones to the line for 2 shots. Let's take a look on the replay. Got him on the penetration on the shot. And yeah, he does follow through. So Merrill commits another foul. Here's another one at the line. Trey Jones, as the Bulls are living at the stripe. 2 at the line coming up. Jones, line to the right, bends the knees. First free throw up. First free throw good. Make it 119, 115. One more at the stripe here for Jones. Cavaliers down by 4, 2:11 to go. One more coming up and good by Jones. Make it 120, 115. Cavs down by 5. Now they've got to find some offense here. Mitchell into the forecourt. Drives the lane. Kicks it opposite side of the right wing. Going up for a shot is Hunter. Whistle and a foul. And that's going to send Hunter to the line. They're going to get Herter on the foul. 1:59 to go in the fourth. Cavs have a chance to score with the clock stopped. Hunter has got to make these free throws. It's of the utmost importance. Hunter, line to the left. Deep breath, right-handed free throw shooter, bends the knees, the shot up and short off the front of the iron. 120, 115 is the score with 1:59 to go. 2-possession game. DeAndre Hunter, line to the right again. Chance to split the pair. Hunter bends the knees, shot up and good. Splits a pair. 120, 116. Cavs down by 4. 1:58 and counting. Giddey into the forecourt. Vucevic back. Nope. Fakes the pass to Giddey. On the right wing with it is Jones against Mobley. Throws it up. No good. Wait a second. A whistle. Where's the foul? Is Jones going to the line again? Are you kidding me? Mobley's going to get called for the foul, and Jones is going to go to the stripe. I don't know. But again, Jones to the line. Cavaliers cannot get out of their own way right now. Down by 4, 2 at the line. Jones, line to the right, free throw up, free throw good. Make it 121, 116 with 1:47 to go. And one more coming to the stripe for Jones. Cavaliers down by 5. Time is ticking. Line to the right, good. And it is now 122 to 116. Under 2 to go. Mitchell into the forecourt. Stops. Three-pointer, right wing up. Three-pointer, good. Donovan Mitchell, and makes it 122-119. Cavs within 3. Ice in the veins for Donovan Mitchell. Into the forecourt. Giddey guarded by Hunter. Officials are calling the fouls. Giddey against Merrill. Giddey penetrates through the defender. Scoop shot, no. Tip up, no. Rebound, Merrill. Here comes Mitchell into the forecourt. Mitchell drives the lane against Vucevic. Not going to be challenged. Lays it up, lays it in. And it's 122-121. Cavs within 1. Now let's see what happened here. Ball got knocked out of bounds off of Cleveland. Into the forecourt it comes. Okoro against Mitchell. Stops. Needs help. Got it back. With it, Jones. High on the left of the left point. Jones dribbles right around a screen from Vucevic against Mobley. Jones to Okoro. A three at the end of the shot clock. No good. And the rebound controlled by Hunter. Under a minute to go. Here comes Mitchell. Mitchell into the forecourt. Mitchell dribbles left around a screen from Tyson. On the roll. Tyson in the lane. Pump fake against Vucevic. Needs help. Gets it to Mitchell. Underneath. Put it up. Put it in the foul. And Donovan Mitchell will go to the line for the three-point play opportunity. And the Cavaliers on top 123-122. What a play. Tyson to Donovan Mitchell with 33.4 seconds to go. The Cavs a chance to take the 2-point lead right here. Donovan Mitchell. Oh, my goodness. And the foul on Vucevic. One at the line for Mitchell. Line to the left. Mitchell ready again. Bends the knees. Shot is up. Shot is good. And it's 124-122 with 33.4 seconds left to go. Bulls with the ball. Into the forecourt. Giddey guarded by Hunter. Fans on their feet. Dribbles left around the screen. Picked up by Mobley. Back to Vucevic. To Herter. Herter against Merrill. Nearly loses it. Down to 8 to shoot. In the air. Jones dribbles left. Shot up over Tyson. No good. And a whistle and a foul underneath. And it's an offensive foul against Vucevic. Knocking Hunter to the floor. Oh my goodness. 12.3 seconds left to go. Cavaliers on top by 2. In the penalty, they'll shoot 2 at the other end. Oh my goodness. Hunter did a good job boxing out. Vucevic smacked him in the back and pushed him down. 12.3 seconds left to go. Back to the line. Chance to make it a 2-possession game. Big free throws for DeAndre Hunter, shooting the penalty. Line to the left. Free throw up. Free throw. Good. Make it 125-122. One more coming at the stripe here for DeAndre Hunter. What a fourth quarter this has been. Line to the left. Hunter ready again. Second free throw. Good. 126-122, and a timeout is called by the Chicago Bulls. What a fourth quarter. Cavaliers on top by 4 with 12.3 seconds left to go. Oh my goodness, fans. I hope that you have been enjoying this one as much as I have. It has been agonizing. And I guess I wouldn't be enjoying it that much when I describe it like that. With 12.3 seconds left to go, the Cavaliers are suddenly on top 126-122. The Cavaliers needed it all. Donovan Mitchell, down by 6, calmly came up, hit a 3 to make it 122-119. He drives to the basket, makes it 122-121. Then Tyson gives it to him on the baseline, and he converts the three-point play to make it 124-122. So 9 consecutive points, I believe, or eight consecutive points for Donovan Mitchell. Here in the fourth quarter, Cavs up by 4 with 12.3 seconds left to go. Now, a 10-0 run in the last minute 26 for the Cleveland Cavaliers. This has been just an improbable game for the Cavs. Coming down to the wire, it looked terrible at times. They were down by 16 at the break. They got destroyed by 19 points in quarter number 2. And in the third quarter, they came out, they turned it on, and they have battled all the way through the fourth quarter. Out of the timeout, 12.3 seconds left to go. No timeouts left for the Bulls, 2 for the Cavaliers, each team in the bonus here. Inbounding from the near sideline, right wing, it's going to be Trey Jones. Jones guarded by Tyson. Jones looking. Vucevic, top of the three-point arc, looking for help. Herter, a triple off the heel, no good. Mobley taps it out. Tyson has it. Ahead to Merrill. Merrill gives it up. Nope, and a whistle and a foul at half court. And the Cavaliers, with a couple of free throws, will seal this thing away. Line to the left. Who's shooting here? What a great play. Trey Jones with a foul. Jalen Tyson at the line. What a game for Jalen Tyson with 15 points. Let's see. He's at 7 rebounds. Line to the left. Tyson, free throw up. Free throw, good. Make it 127-122. It's a 2-possession game. He hits one more here. I don't think there's any chance. 4.3 seconds left to go. Free throw up. Free throw, good. And it's 128-122 into the forecourt. Jones an uncontested 3 at the buzzer. No good. And Mitchell with a rebound. And the Cavaliers win it. Final score, Cleveland Cavaliers 128. The Chicago Bulls 122. What a ball game. Hope you all have enjoyed this one. The Cavaliers with a win. Improved to 7-3 overall and 4-1 here on the home floor. The Bulls fall to 6-3 overall, 1-3 on the road. A magnificent game for the Cleveland Cavaliers to make that kind of a comeback in the second half when all looked lost early in the third quarter after going into halftime. Just a debacle in quarter number 2, but the Cavaliers turned it around. No DG tonight, no Larry Nance Jr. They had to make things work, and they did it. Donovan Mitchell was terrible in the first half of action, yet they made it work. Let's take a look now at our final statistics as the Cavaliers win it by a final score of 128-122. The team statistics. First for the Chicago Bulls. 38 of 84 from the field, 45.2%. 13 of 29 from beyond the three-point arc, 44.8%. An amazing 33 of 36 from the foul stripe, 91.7%. 49 team rebounds, 10 offensive, 39 defensive. 27 assists, 8 steals, 4 blocked shots, 14 turnovers, which that were turned into 16 points by the Cavs, 28 fast break points, 48 points in the paint. For the Cavs, 46 of 94 from the field, 48.9%, 17 of 46 from beyond the three-point arc, 37%. An amazing turnaround for the Cavs, believe it or not. 19 of 26 from the foul stripe, 73.1%. Only 39 rebounds. They were minus 10 on the glass. They had 10 offensive boards, 29 defensive boards, minus 10 on the glass. However, plus 5 in assists, 32 to 27, 6 steals, 7 blocked shots, only 9 turnovers for the Cavs. That was key. And off those 9 turnovers, they gave up 15 points, 16 fast break points, 50 points in the paint for the Cavaliers. Now let's go to the box score and take a look at the individual statistics here for the Bulls and the Cavaliers. First, for the Chicago Bulls, Isaac Okoro led all scorers for Chicago, 19 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. An amazing night, 5 of 7 from the field, 3 of 4 from beyond the three-point arc, and 6 of 6 at the foul stripe. Buzelis with just 4 points in 18 minutes, 4 rebounds, 3 turnovers. Vucevic with 9 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. Trey Jones, 17 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and 1 steal. Josh Giddey with 15 points, 9 boards, 6 assists, and 2 steals, as well as 1 block shot. Jalen Smith, 18 points, 11 rebounds, a double-double, 4 assists, and a block shot. Patrick Williams had a great first half, 11 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. Julian Phillips in 4 minutes had 3 rebounds and 1 block shot, held scoreless. Kevin Huerter with 15 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, and 1 block shot. Ayo Dosunmu with 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist for the Bulls. Over on the Cavaliers side of things, DeAndre Hunter, 29 points in 30 minutes, 4 boards, 2 assists, 1 block shot. Jared Allen, 11 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal. It doesn't look great, but he did a good job out there. I'm going to defend him before anyone wants to give him crap. Evan Mobley, 24 points in 34 minutes to go along with 8 rebounds, 5 assists, and 1 block shot. Donovan Mitchell, team high lead of 29 points along with DeAndre Hunter. He was clutch in the second half and the fourth quarter, 6 rebounds and 6 assists to go along with 1 steal. Jalen Tyson, 17 points, 7 boards, 3 assists, 2 steals, and 2 block shot. Jalen Tyson earning his minutes. Dane Wade, 2 points, 3 rebounds, 2 steals, 1 block shot. Lonzo Ball held to 2 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. Did a great job at navigating things as the primary ball handler there. Sam Merrill in 28 minutes held to 8 points, had 2 boards, had 8 assists. Craig Porter only played the 4 minutes in the first half. He did not see any action in the second half. 1 assist in his time. Tyrese Proctor in 13 minutes had 6 points, 2 boards, and 1 assist for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Cavaliers with a phenomenal comeback to take down the Chicago Bulls. The Cavs improved to 7-3 overall. The Bulls fall to 6-3. The Cavaliers now 1/2 game behind the Detroit Pistons for the top record in the Eastern Conference. The Pistons were idle tonight. They are at 7-2. The Cavs at 7-3. And so the Cavs with a huge win here. Again, the Cavs, they've got 2 more. They've got the next 2 games are both in Miami. One is on Monday night. One is on Wednesday night. The Cavaliers will certainly be getting their frequent flyer miles, and then they are going to come home. They are going to have a nice homestand ahead of them starting on Thursday when they take on the Toronto Raptors. Folks, this was a phenomenal game. The Cavaliers, with their 4th consecutive win, they did what they had to do to get the victory, even when it didn't look pretty. Cavaliers, once again, a winner over the Chicago Bulls. A final score, 128-122 from Rocket Arena. Hope you all have enjoyed this one, whether you were watching here with us on Playback TV, you were watching with us on YouTube or on Twitter or on TikTok. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to tune in and check out Playback TV, playback.tv. Get the app. Go on there. It's not just Cleveland. It's sports from around the country and different fan bases. You can jump in, get in on the chat, watch the video, even get in there, become a creator. Love to have you along at Playback TV. So the Cavaliers, a winner here over the Chicago Bulls by a final score of 128-122. And once again, I am Ethan Greenberg for Going Nuclear CLE, your Cavaliers alternate play-by-play here on Playback TV. Have a good night.